Buckaroo. Let's do this thing.
Let's do
Oh,
it.
I just realized
Joey,
something.
that was incredibly too close for my likings. What the hell?
That was so creepy.
Yeah.
Don't ever do that again.
Mar, you shouldn't be talking. You put your damn forehead in the damn camera.
Fuck you. Fuck you, boy.
Boy, don't make me snatch that forehead.
Fuck you, boy.
If I can reach your forehead, you tall bitch.
He's not that
Hey,
tall.
I'm not that tall.
He's around the same height as Gabe.
Gabe's tall. Yeah, everyone's tall
Gabe's
compared to
taller
me,
than
okay? Everyone's tall compared to me. I'm short as fuck.
All right, if you're recording, I'm recording. We're good.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is another week of the Fat Way. Let me. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Fab Five podcast. Was that good? Was that better?
Hey.
I
was a
look, he's
little
scared.
sleepy
Yeah,
when
stop. Go.
I was a little like.
Yeah,
if
we
you
got
could
we
see
gotta
my
get our
eyes,
frame of mind. We gotta get our frame of
yeah,
mind, right?
if you see my eyes, you like you can tell like the energy's not there right now, but it's okay. I'm waking up. It's all right. But we got a very packed show for you guys today. We get to talk about, of course, with college football being back, we get to talk about the NFL season. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, the
Yeah.
NFL season is back.
You know what it
Yeah. We're gonna be talking about the NFL season,
Well,
our future bets that we might have, and who we expect to do what. So, without further ado, I think we should go ahead and get the show started. Of course, I think the biggest story that there was this offseason was Aaron Rodgers going to the Jets.
I agree.
I don't know about anybody else, but that
I
was
agree.
probably the biggest story of the offseason.
I agree.
And Tom Brady actually retiring.
Yeah,
And
finally.
Tom Brady actually retiring.
Jesus,
That's
took long
crazy.
enough. Holy shit.
Right. But funny enough, let's actually talk about that because I feel like with the whole Tom Brady thing, I just feel like that we're getting old, yo. Like we're getting old because Tom Brady was what 46.
Yeah.
46,
Man,
47.
40, yeah, I think he was 46.
46, and he cranked out what 23 seasons of football.
Yeah, 22,
And
23.
Yeah.
It's wild.
watched it. We pretty much grew up watching Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Like
I know my old
think
ass
about
did.
We grew up watching what I would consider to be one of the best quarterback rivalries ever in Peyton Manning versus Tom Brady. That's what
that.
that's.
Speaking of which, Peyton Manning or Tom Brady?
I'm gonna go on my sole principle of me hating Tom Brady, so I'm just gonna automatically go with Peyton Manning. I have to. Well, that man tortured us in the division for 20 years. I mean, except for the year he tore his ACL, but that was the only year we won the fucking division.
How did that feel? Hold on. How did that feel?
What? Him
Having
gifting
Tom
us
Brady.
a torn ACL so we could win the division? They still finished the same record as they still finished with the same record as us that year. That was Matt Castle. That was the Matt
one
Castle.
Pro Bowl he made.
Yeah.
Yeah, Matt Castle had that one Pro Bowl he made, then he got overpaid.
Mm-hmm. He went to Kansas City?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They overpaid the hell out of him. I'm gonna always default to Peyton Manning. Just because. Fuck Tom Brady.
I'll go last.
Gabe.
Me personally, I love Tom Brady.
Oh, you
Brought the greatest memories of my
that's
childhood.
right. Yes.
You know,
Y'all took two Super Bowls off of his ass.
brought me 2 Super Bowls. God bless him. God bless him.
Mm-hmm.
So for that alone, I'm giving it to him.
As much as I hate Tom Brady, there's nobody better.
No.
There's no one better.
You're not wrong.
Who can you tell me What quarterback do you tell me right now that's better, that had the better career than Tom Brady? Who?
I know what everybody will argue, but it's not true.
Exactly. You can argue all day.
Everyone will always argue Joe Montana. That's the one argument I've heard countless
Not even.
times throughout my career,
Not
or
even.
throughout my life.
Not even. Mm-mm.
Not even. Because think about it like this, right? We've seen Tom Brady at his highest, and we've seen him at his lowest.
Yeah,
And it's a very rare occurrence we saw him at his lowest.
yeah. You know what? Speaking of
Look
Tom
it up.
Brady retiring, you know what I'm gonna take away from his career?
Mhm.
How many average wide receivers he turned into some of the greatest wide receivers in New England Patriots history. You look at Wes Welker. You look at Danny Amendola. You look at Julian Edelman. I can't say that about Randy Moss because Randy Moss was already great when he came to New England. Like that's beside the point. I'm just trying to run down the list here of like receivers he made good. I can't really throw Gronk or the late Aaron Hernandez in that category because they were already both really good anyway too when they got drafted. Um,
No criminals allowed.
Wow.
Too soon. Too
Nah, that's a
soon.
clip.
Clip. That is a clip.
Clip it.
Wow.
Clip it.
Wow.
I
No
just
criminals allowed?
Yeah, it says one thing I'm taking away from Tom Brady's career. It's how many average wide receivers he made look really good. The one that hurts me the most is Wes Welker, because he was a Dolphin, and he didn't produce. They let him go. He went to New England and became an absolute superstar. Absolute superstar. Other than that, fuck Tom Brady.
Yo,
Look.
before I give my answer,
Uh-huh.
everyone on the panel just picks. I think everyone in the panel damn near just picked Hawaii to beat Vanderbilt.
On College Game Day?
Yeah, Dez picked them. Pat picked them.
Now are they saying straight up or are they saying against the spread
They're
here?
saying straight up.
Jesus Christ. I mean, I know Vanderbilt's bad, but I think Hawaii's worse.
Okay, Kirk was smart. Kirk picked Vandy. Okay, now I'm
Okay.
gonna go to my answer. I'm gonna go back to my answer now. Peyton Manning's my favorite QB of all time.
Okay.
I grew up watching Peyton Manning. Tennessee Vol, went to the Colts, legacy career. But I still think Tom Brady's the best QB ever, though. I hate to say it. But
You just
listen
gave
to
me a
this.
non-answer.
I said Peyton's my favorite all time. But I give credit to Brady with everything he's done, so I think Tom Brady.
That's fair.
Let's listen to this. Listen to this resume that Tom Brady has put up in 23 years. A 15-time Pro Bowler, 3-time All-Pro, 7-time Super Bowl champ,
Mm-hmm.
3-time MVP. He was a 3-time Pro Football Award MVP, a 5-time Super Bowl MVP,
Jesus.
the Hall of Fame All 2000s team, the Hall of Fame All 2010 team, the 2009 AP Comeback Player of the Year,
Mm-hmm.
2-time AP Offensive Player of the Year,
Jesus.
the 2009 PFWA Comeback Player of the Year, 2-time PFWA Offensive Player of the Year.
Is that the
Two-time-
PF? Is that the Pro Football Writers Association?
Yeah,
Okay.
the 2-time SN Offensive Player of the Year and the 2007 SN Player of the Year.
Doesn't faze me.
If you try to argue and say that there is a better quarterback than Tom Brady,
You're on
I
drugs.
think you're on crack.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to let you know now you're on crack if you think that there's a better quarterback than Tom Brady. But that's neither here or there. We're gonna move on. So
One more
Tom
thing
Brady,
before you move on, right?
What?
So I don't see no one topping Tom Brady, but there's only one person, depending on how the rest of his career goes, could get close to numbers.
If you say Jalen
it,
Hurts, I'm gonna
numbers.
kill you.
No, Pat Mahomes, Super Bowl wise.
Yeah.
When you go off Super Bowls, that's the only
Ugh.
one. If you go off Super Bowls,
Yeah,
that's
probably.
the only person realistically,
How many does
especially
he
at
have?
his age right now. Like what,
He
3?
already has
He's
two.
got
and
two?
He's been in
Or 2?
3.
I'm telling you, I think he wins at least if he stays on this team and he actually build around him,
I think he can get to
realistic
4 or
number, he
5.
can win 5 or 6.
I think 4 or 5 is his benchmark. I'm not gonna lie to you.
All right. So
Now move on.
moving on. Of course, Tom Brady retired. It's 23 long years. 23 long years of Tom Brady playing quarterback, and I feel like we kind of took it for granted, man. Like, who would have thought? Because we all thought Tom Brady was just going to keep it going until he was 50.
He
But
said he
it
said
comes
it.
to,
I mean, he had
but it
he had done interviews where he said he wanted to play until he was 50.
but it come. I just feel like it comes time. It comes time to where you got to hang it up, and like, what else do you have to prove at that point?
Nothing.
Honestly, I think he should have hung it up once he won that Super Bowl with the Bucks.
Yep, I
I do
agree.
agree with that.
I agree with
That's
you.
when he should have left. I think the one thing that we'll notice is a lot of our favorite athletes or legends, they don't know when to put it up.
Nope.
They want to keep going. They don't know when to tie it up. They don't know the storybook ending.
You know who knew
And
when to hang it up? Going back to the Peyton Manning thing. Peyton knew when to hang it up.
Peyton
Yes.
knew what
But
I
Yeah.
Peyton also had what, 2 or 3 neck surgeries by that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it
don't
wasn't.
think
He
Peyton
wasn't
had
helping
a,
an
I don't
early
think Peyton
cause.
had a. I don't think Peyton had a choice.
Well,
But a lot of
Tom Brady barely had any health issues.
Other than the
that.
torn
No.
ACL, that was it.
Other
Yeah.
than that, that's it.
Mhm.
Because the thing is, Tom Brady was always getting a stacked offensive
He
line.
had great
whether you
offensive
like it
line
or
play.
not.
Great.
Look at the offensive line that the Bucks had.
Yeah, it was nasty.
That shit is nasty. Disgusting. But we move on.
Yeah.
So obviously there has been Tom Brady retiring, Aaron Rodgers moving to the Jets. I feel like if you want to talk about moves that needed to happen, that was a move that needed to happen.
I agree.
And that was a move that worked out for the Jets, but also it didn't work out for the Jets. Because I'm going to be honest with you, the Jets could have had Lamar Jackson, but I
Money
digress.
talks.
I digress, and money talks. You're absolutely right, my friend.
I think this.
Aaron Rodgers going to the Jets had to happen. It did happen, and I'm glad it happened because that team. I don't care. That team needed a quarterback.
Oh yeah.
That's all they need. That's
Yep.
about all they need is a quarterback.
Mr.
Truthfully.
MILF man over there is not the answer.
It's not even that. It's not even that. I just feel like if you give him, because here's the thing, I feel like this is where we go wrong when we draft these young quarterbacks out of college. This is where we go wrong. There's nobody there. There's nobody in that franchise to mentor
No,
them.
there's no mentorship.
There's
None.
no one there. For example, Zach Wilson, when he went to the Jets, when he got
Joe
drafted to the
Flacco.
Jets, that's it.
Yeah, that's
But Joe
that's.
Flacco,
eh.
Joe Flacco didn't come until last season
Yeah.
or the season
Yep.
before that. Zach Wilson's been in the league for almost what 4 years now.
Zach Wilson, I think same
3,
year.
3 or 4.
Wasn't the same year as Trey Lance?
Yeah, I think
But
Exactly.
so.
didn't he get drafted during COVID? I could have
Yeah.
sworn he did.
No,
No, no, I think it was
For the year.
21. I think he was
For
in
the
the
year.
21 draft class.
So he was drafted in the COVID time loop. Okay.
like I said, like there's nobody there to even really mentor him.
Mm-hmm.
Or to really nobody was there to take the starting role so he can learn. He
No,
had
of
to
course
start
not.
off rip. That's the problem. I feel like we find ourselves, heavily criticizing these young kids
Mm-hmm.
because they're forced to start off rip.
Yeah.
Yep.
We force them to start off rip, and then when they don't perform how we want them to perform, we criticize.
We give him the bus title.
We tried.
But hold
Exactly.
on, but you also have to think about it too. A lot of these young teams don't have veteran quarterbacks.
They don't have the. Yeah, I was gonna say some of
They
these
don't
teams
have
don't
it.
have the veteran quarterbacks. in the
Because what
room.
veteran is going to want to sit? Who is going to want to go on a team that's losing? Let's be for real here. The Jets really didn't have. Who was their quarterback before Zach Wilson got drafted?
Oh
I couldn't
fuck!
tell you. I couldn't tell you.
It's
That's the point.
Mike White.
Who's now the Dolphins back? One of the
I
Dolphins
think
backup
he's. I
quarterback.
think he was on there.
Right. You see what it is?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, my parlay just hit. Thank Jesus for that.
Which one?
But I'll share it in a minute. But
Okay.
I feel that's the problem with a lot of these teams is that
Mm-hmm.
you want veteran leadership, but it's very hard to convince a veteran who's on the last years of his career to go to a team that struggled to get 4 wins.
You know what the
It's
problem
very
is too?
yeah. Go ahead.
The problem too is the fact that we're looking at these young quarterbacks, and we're all talking about how they need the veteran mentorship. If you look around the NFL right now, I would argue there's only a handful of like veteran quarterbacks.
Yeah.
When I think of veteran quarterbacks, I think of guys like Chad Henne, guys like Aaron Rodgers, guys like who am I thinking of that bounced around? It's probably Chad Henne that bounced around the NFL
Yeah, Chad
forever.
Henne's not even on the Chiefs no more.
No,
One of the crazy part is,
what?
and this is where I always tell roster development is key.
Mm-hmm.
Patrick Mahomes didn't even start his first year.
No, he
Nope.
didn't.
Who was he behind? Alex Smith.
Alex
a
Smith.
veteran
Yup.
quarterback.
I forgot about Alex Smith.
Alex
Yeah.
Smith.
That's my point. We expect these young kids to come in and start off rip and be the leader that they need to be. That's not how it works. Jalen Hurts was not always that leader.
No, he
He
wasn't.
came in and it was terrible.
Who did he start? Who did he sit
You-
behind?
Carson Wentz
Oh,
or
it
Nick
was
Foles.
Carson Wentz.
Yeah, it was Carson Wentz when we got rid of Foles.
You can ask Joey.
Yeah.
It was terrible when Jalen Hurts first started. It was
Yeah.
Oh
terrible.
yeah, he couldn't. His noodle ass arm couldn't throw for shit.
It
No.
was terrible. But look at what Jalen Hurts has developed himself into now.
Hard
Yeah, of
work pays
course.
off.
Look at what he developed himself into now. That's what happens when you take your quarterback, your future QB1, when you take him, you let him sit for a minute and then develop like that. You can't develop him on the field. You
No.
just can't.
This
I
is
You're
did get it.
asking him, you're
I got a
asking
lot
him
of
to
hate
make
for saying
game
that,
time
Mark.
Mm-hmm.
You're asking him to make game time decisions on the field that really make or break your season. That's
You
not
want-
how you develop your quarterback. That's
Hold
not
on, let me jump in real quick. I think we also have to consider too what all the major sports they have minor league systems.
Yeah.
More or
The
less.
NFL doesn't.
Nope.
The NFL doesn't. Baseball, minor league. Basketball, you got the G League. NHL, they got
because all their seasons are longer. That's the only
Yeah,
reason
that is
why.
the problem.
If they
If you
had,
go
if the NFL had a longer season, I would love a farm system. I would
Yes.
love it.
That would be
The
I
only
would
still
farm
love
think
system
it.
you can really say is if they go to like the arena football leagues or
The
other
AFL.
bullshit like leagues that barely last a season.
I
But
feel like you could still do a farm system of 8 weeks during the regular season. I still feel like you can do it. Have everyone play on Saturday.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad idea.
I don't think that'll be a horrible thing.
No.
But I do understand where you're coming from. But then you also have to pay more people, and y'all know how the NFL is with paying people. So
They don't wanna pay
they
anymore.
lazy as shit.
the MLB barely want to play minor leaguers. There's I sometimes
what
work
I'm
at a minor
saying,
league
man.
stadium. I work sometimes work at a minor league stadium for the Brooklyn Cyclones. I just asked one of the players. I said, just out of curiosity, I ain't pocket watching. How much you get paid? And I would just want to say, I'm becoming a teacher and I'm getting paid $70K a year.
Mm.
I don't even think he's touching 30.
Oof.
That's
So-
a crime.
That's a crime.
That is a crime.
That's a crime. So just like, and we all know the MLB has money. So in theory, I would love to see. I think it's possible in 8 week throughout the regular season. You know, your B team play on Saturday.
Yeah.
I think people would watch.
I would
I don't
watch.
think ice would be a problem.
No.
You know, and just have people develop that way. But what money comes into play, and we know the NFL are a bunch of cheap
Cheap
on-
bastards.
Mhm.
Yeah, that word. Look, people don't even want to pay running backs, but
Nobody
we'll
wants
get
to
to
pay
that.
anybody.
And their reason it's a passing league now.
So
But so of course Aaron Rodgers going to the Jets. The DeAndre Hopkins is now a Tennessee Titan.
I
Ugh.
forgot about that. I'm not
It's
gonna lie
one
to you.
deal one deal I think, me personally, if we want to be completely honest, was probably the best deal that they could do.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
Because
easily.
here's the
agree.
thing. Here's the thing. I don't care how y'all feel, but DeAndre Hopkins still has it. I
Oh, he
don't
does.
care. He
Yeah,
still
I
has it.
agree.
The man's is what, like 31, 32. He
If
still
that.
has it. Not even that, if that. He still has it. But I feel like this is the problem. This is a problem a lot of times whenever these big deals happen. We're not even big deals. When these deals happen, it's like, oh, what is DeAndre Hopkins going to do? Da 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 da. Mind you, last season he was suspended for what 4 6 games, so he barely played. Kyler Murray was his quarterback. I'm going to be honest with you. Kyler Murray had his biggest down season of his career.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
He tore his ACL too, which doesn't help.
So I feel like when you put DeAndre Hopkins in a situation to where he can do good and put up numbers, he's going to do that. And
Mm-hmm.
I think Tennessee was the best thing that could possibly happen
Yeah.
because they need a receiver one. Because as soon as he comes in, receiver one. I don't
Instantly.
care. Over Robert Woods, yes. I don't
Robert
care
Woods a
how you
Texan
feel
now.
about it. Well, yeah, he's a Texan now, so it really
Yeah.
doesn't even matter.
So is
So,
Traylon Burks.
so you have Hopkins, Burks,
And then that
Westbrook.
Westbrook.
Talk about
That
D.D.
that's
Westbrook.
a that's a perfect situation for him to succeed in, and I feel like he's going to do well. That's just me though. Ezekiel Elliott is now a Patriot.
Jesus Christ.
That was something I wasn't expecting to see,
Mm,
but it happened.
not a bad fit though.
I don't know how to feel about it, but granted, the Patriots did lose Damian Harris to the Buffalo Bills, so I do understand why. But I
I
feel
feel like
like
they would have been fine with Ramondre.
I
that's what
think
I'm
they
saying.
I
I
think
feel
they
like
would have been too.
yeah, like come on now, yeah, come on.
That shit
But
hurt his fantasy draft stock. Ugh.
oh yeah,
Ugh.
terrible. Because
That shit pissed me
I
off.
promise you, I was getting ready to draft him.
I was gonna draft him in round 2.
I was gonna draft him. That's the crazy part. I'm not drafting him no more.
No.
That's dead,
He lost his bell cow status.
literally. But yeah. So Ezekiel Elliott is a Patriot now. DeAndre Hopkins is a Titan now. Um, it's been a lot of moves, man. It's been a lot of moves that really I feel like it's going to shape the season into a great season. If
Mm-hmm.
last year was a good season, I think this year would definitely be a good season. Just for the sole fact that you have teams that were not really that good, they're developing and then they're now competing now. The Jags, the Lions, the Jets are officially competing. You have so many teams that are now competing and it feels good to see this side of the NFL because I promise you, the NFL is a great thing to watch.
Of
Yep.
course.
It's an amazing thing to watch. But when you have the same 6 to 8 teams beating up everybody, it's
Yeah.
not fun to watch.
No, it's not.
Like you could cut the TV on and you already know who's finna win the game just by looking at the two teams that's playing. You already know. But now that teams are able to compete, it's going to be different. That's my personal opinion. I don't know about y'all.
No, I
But
agree.
I
that's
agree
my
with that.
personal opinion. But moving on. So with the new season, there's obviously some future bets that we, have. I wouldn't say discussed, but there's probably some future bets that we've all looked at. And I'm gonna pass it to my future bet degenerate, Mr. Ryan over here.
Oh, we're dead.
Mr. Ryan, our future bet degenerate. He's already been looking at lines for futures, and he's been talking about it the last couple of weeks. So we're gonna give him the floor here first and see what he says. What you got for us, Ryan?
So, I just want to state for the people who have never watched the podcast before, the reason Maul is claiming me, I don't claim this myself, but the reason we are claiming this is because I have 3 MLB futures that I'm currently sitting on. I have 3 college football futures that I'm currently sitting on. I think I'm going to go with only 1 or 2 for the NFL season. I feel like in the NFL, there's more uncertain. I mean, obviously, I think the most uncertain sport for futures is definitely the MLB in baseball, just because I mean you don't know what's gonna happen every single day, game in, game out. Um, there's a couple that I'm looking at. I'm gonna go against one of your predictions from earlier in the year. I think the Falcons are gonna outright win the NFC South this year. I don't think the Panthers are gonna be good. Yes, I just don't know if the Panthers have it. I think the Falcons have it. And that it factor is going to be Bijan Robinson eventually once the season gets rolling. You've got the weapons on the outside. You've got London. You've got Pitts. You've got Desmond Ridder at quarterback, who's looked pretty damn good this preseason. You've got technically a three-headed monster now at running back of Algier, Patterson, and Bijan. How they sort that out, I think, it's going to be performance-based. I think whoever performs well, they'll kind of adjust it week by week as far as, like, kind of who sits where on the depth chart. I haven't decided if I'm going to place the second one yet. I think, by the way, I think the Falcons win the division is, like, plus... I think, Gabe, you and I were talking about the other day. I think it's, like, plus 210.
It's plus 210.
Okay. This is going to sound crazy, but I really believe in this team this year. Give me the Jaguars to win the AFC. Give me the Jaguars to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. I think Trevor Lawrence takes another big step forward. I think the worst thing the Jaguars ever did was hire Urban Meyer. That was a
disgrace.
Terrible idea to begin with. We saw what the combo of him and ETN can do last year. ETN's got to stay healthy. That's the bottom line. If he can stay healthy and give them a full season instead of being hurt like every other game, you'll start to see kind of that connection that they had in college. The defense is good. The division, gosh, I keep saying it's the weakest it's ever been, and then every year it gets weaker and weaker. That division was so bad last year. And then this may or may not be a popular pick. I've been seeing a lot of people floating this around, but it's not as big. Give me the Lions to win the NFC North this year. Lock it in. Book it. Lions. North champion. You know, Joey, I saw your little head nod there. You know what I've been seeing a lot of floating around is the Bears. A lot of people are really high on the Bears.
Yet.
I think the Bears are still a year or two away. I think they have Jared Goff, right? Still, yes.
Yeah, they still got Goff.
Yeah, I am. As much as I love Jared Goff, like, can he get the job done? Yes. Him staying healthy is a completely separate issue that I think is probably going to rear its head at some point during the season. But those are the three that I'm looking at right now. Is the Falcons to win the NFC South. I've got the Jaguars to win the AFC. And then give me the Lions to win the NFC North. Gabe, I kind of want to throw it to you. I don't know if you're still planning on throwing together your make and miss the playoff parlays yet.
So for those who don't know, I will be doing a Prize Pick season long
I love it.
entry of player props. I can pull it up right now for you to have it. But honestly, the future I was honestly looking forward to was that future Falcons. I think that's at plus 210. If you want to be safe, you could take them to make the playoffs at plus 1 something. But I feel like if they're gonna make the playoffs, they're gonna have to win the division. So I'll give you my my season long NFL Prize Picks.
That's in your channel, yes.
It's in my channel.
Perfect.
If you're not, quick plug, if you're not in the Discord, you could click the link tree, which is usually attached to the video, or usually in our Twitter or X bio. It's gonna be attached somewhere, and you could go ahead, join, and just click the channel or just tag and ask, and I'll share it with you. So the first leg I have is Jamar Chase over 1275 receiving yards. He's hit this number almost every year. Him and Joe Shiesty, they're just gonna go off.
Joe Shiesty.
And I think he's the number 2. He's the second best receiver in the league. but it should be an easy number to hit. Justin Herbert, I have him more for 4,625 passing yards. As long as he doesn't get hurt, it should be fine. We all know that Chargers offense, they're a gunslinging offense.
Now they got
You like
Kellen Moore.
they got Kellen,
I
they
forgot
got
about
Kellen
that.
Moore, which kind of helps me here. And as long as Keenan Allen stays healthy, should be fine. He hit this number even when Keenan Allen was having his issues, so I think I'm still be fine. Um, my next leg, Derrick Henry, more than 9.5 rushing touchdowns.
Gotta stay healthy.
Boy, boy, as Mar would know, those 2+ TDs. If you know, you know.
For your
With
day.
Derrick Henry,
For
with
your
Derrick Henry,
day.
free as day. He had 13 last year. He was hurt for I think for like how many games he missed? 6,
5 or 6?
something.
Yeah, I think so.
5 or 6. He got 13. Um, listen, I listen. Derrick Henry, best running back in the league. He should get it, unless he and I don't know. Even I'm not really scared with D Hop there. That offense still goes through Derrick Henry.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It
Has
still it runs through him. 9.5 is kind of low, but I don't
I
know if
agree.
it went up, but I doubt it goes up.
It shouldn't.
Next one, Najee Harris, more than 985 rushing yards.
Mm-hmm.
Here we
And
go.
listen,
I
he should hit. He's cracked that number almost every year. He's had 1,000 rushing yard seasons. Um, that wide receiver course scares the living daylights out of me. That's part of the reason why I took it. Um, I don't know.
what? No, it's a good wide receiving core. What do you mean?
It scares me. I don't know what to. I don't know
Bro,
what to
it's
get.
so good.
I don't know what to expect out of him. I
George
really
Pickens
don't.
is going off. That's all you're gonna see. George Pickens goes off.
George Pickens go off, and your cat is bugging in the background. And
Good for him.
I don't. Well, quick sidebar: will Deontay Johnson score a touchdown this year?
Yes.
I hope.
I hope so.
I hope so.
If
We need
Deontay
it
doesn't
in the
score a
worst
touchdown,
way.
they're screwed.
What else
Cause
you got, Gabe? That's
and
it.
I got two more.
2 more.
Amron St. Brown, more than 1,075
Love it.
receiving yards.
Love it.
Boy,
Yes.
he's hit it every year, except last year where he was hurt, but barely missed it. And then this one, this I really, I was debating between this one a lot. Odell Beckham Jr. more than 575 receiving yards.
That I'm with you on
That's
that
such
one.
a low
I'm probably
number, but I
locking it in
love that.
today.
It's
Yeah.
such a low number. I swear to God, Lamar Jackson's been begging for a wide receiver since Thy Kingdom Come.
And he's got
Um,
it. And he's got
he's
it now.
he's got it.
And he has
Only way-
Flowers.
If
He-
this doesn't hit, I'm driving to Baltimore myself, and I'm fighting the first Ravens player I see. This he's the best wide receiver on that team.
Yeah, it's not
And
close.
He's definitely receiver 1 for sure.
definitely receiver one. He'll get the targets. He might practice by midway through the season, but honestly, this is probably my favorite play. The line was so low I had to take it. But as far as NFL futures is concerned, I do have a whole list of futures of things that I do like in pinned to the NFL channel. I made a whole Google Doc for those who are a part of Discord. Link is in bio, and you can go check that out. But you'll see my whole logic and reasoning for a lot of things. But yeah, that's all. That's all I got for Prize Picks. That's all I got for Prize Picks. The future wise.
Well, I have my own futures. I don't know if Joey has his, but
I have one I'm looking at.
go ahead.
So this one, I don't even know the odds on. I was just thinking about it because I didn't even have one until I just thought about it before the show. I know Bijan's going to be the runner of Rookie of the Year. I have another guy I'm really considering, Jordan Addison for the Vikings.
I don't hate that.
I like
He
that.
he's been looking stupid stew during preseason.
It's
I like
good.
I like that.
I don't know what the odds are, but I may look into that.
All right. it's time. I got division winners,
Are you
Oh,
doing a
actually,
full? Wait, are you
full
doing?
slate of them,
You're doing a full slate of them
slate
this
of
year?
full
I gotta
slate
hear
of them,
this. I
I
gotta
need
hear
this.
this.
Yeah,
full
yeah, yeah.
slate of
Give
them.
this to
Here we
me.
go. Starting in the AFC. Starting in the AFC. The AFC West obviously is the Chiefs. AFC South, give me the Jags. The AFC East. I'm sorry. I am
You
sorry.
know you want to.
But if the season goes how I expect it to go, Jets win the AFC East.
I see it. I can see it.
I see it too. I see it
Hey,
too.
if it
Brian's
goes
not happy,
how I
but
expect, listen to me, listen to me. If the season goes how I expect it to go, Aaron Rodgers is in a new place. He has the
Keep
receivers.
sleeping. Keep
He has
sleeping.
Miko Hardman. Listen.
I forgot
Miko
about him.
Hardman,
so did I.
Garrett Wilson, Alan Lazard. Th- That's all you need.
That's
Brees
not
Hall and Dalvin
all.
Cook in
Brees
the
Hall's got to
backfield.
stay healthy. But you still have Dalvin
Dalvin
Cook.
Cook in the backfield,
And
Yeah.
Michael Carter.
and Michael Carter.
And
And you-
Donovan.
They don't have
They got
Robbie
my
Emerson
man.
anymore, do they?
That Jets team is going to be a problem in the East. I'm sorry. And that defense is just so good. That defense is good.
As much as I hate to say this as a Dolphins fan, you're probably right
The defense is good.
because
You see that defense?
yes, I've seen your defense. Congratulations, it's
That
good. I
defense
get it.
is good.
It's real good.
That
Is
defense
there a
is
possibility? Let's. I just want to throw this to you guys. Is there somehow a possibility we get 3 teams from the AFC East in the playoffs this year?
It's
Yes.
doable, I think. No, he says no. I think it's doable.
I think it's
but
an outside shot, but I think it could happen. I don't know
think
how it
depends on
happened.
who is health.
it's doable, but I'm going to say this: it's going to be one of those teams in the AFC East that finish like 8-8 or
Mhm.
9-8. Actually, 8-9, 9-8. It's
Yeah.
not going to be enough. That's
No,
the
I
problem.
agree. I agree with you.
So that's it. Not saying that they can't, but it's going to be that one team that finishes 9-8, and it won't be enough to get in the playoffs.
I can
That's-
vibe with that.
But I got the Jets to win the East, the Jags to win the South, the Chiefs to win the West. And I hate to go against my own team.
But
It's the Ravens to
Give
win
me
the
the
North,
Give me
right?
the Bengals in the North.
Oh, I thought you were gonna hit the Ravens.
The Bengals have been running that North,
Yeah,
and
that's
it's
true.
been not pretty at all. They've been I'm sorry, they've been running the North bad. Like but you know what? Actually, no, scratch that. I'm scratching that. Give me the Ravens to win the
Yeah.
North. Give me the Ravens to win the North.
There you go.
Lamar Jackson now has Odell Beckham Jr. He has Zay
Zay
Flowers.
Flowers,
He has Rashad Bateman back, Mark Andrews,
Devin Duvernay,
Devin Duvernay, and that defense is
underrated.
great. That defense is great. It's very underrated. I like that defense. That
Not enough
defense is
respect,
great.
but
I'm about to say Roquan Smith is in that defense now. So that
Patrick
defense,
Queen still
Patrick Queen, Kyle Hamilton,
one of the most
Mark-
underrated corners, and Marlon Humphrey.
Marlon Humphrey, literally like that defense is great. Marcus Williams as well, by the way. That defense is great. I like that defense. That defense is very underrated for some odd reason. I don't know why. But give me the Ravens to win the North. Now the NFC, we're gonna flip it. NFC, boom. I'm going to do it. Give me the
Do what?
Panthers to win the South.
Okay.
I'm not like the Falcons. Yeah, cool, great, fine, whatever. I get it, but you still got. I don't know. You still have some holes in that Falcons team that I just don't trust. That's all it is. You still have holes in that team I don't trust. You do have a solid, corners safety combo in AJ Terrell and Jesse Bates, but that's not enough. That's not enough. That's not going to win. That's not going to get you stops on defense. Not just them two.
Falcons don't get a pass rush.
They don't have a pass rush at all. And like I said, this is a passing league now. If you cannot get pressure to the quarterback, you might as well go ahead and wrap it up. That's it.
Yeah, I agree.
That is it. But
I still like the. I'm still probably gonna take that as a future, but
give me
I
the
don't. I
Panthers
don't.
to win the South. Give me the Panthers to win the South. I'm gonna surprise y'all with this one. Y'all might hate me for this one, but Give me the Seahawks to win the West.
The
Give me the
Niners.
Seahawks to win the West. I'm
Hey, if
sorry.
that happens, Gino's gonna win some type of reward.
He's
And
gonna have
he's
to.
gonna get He's gonna get the biggest fucking incentive if he wins the West.
Mm-hmm.
Who else is out there?
Niners,
Yeah.
Cardinals, and
Who
Rams.
else? Rams.
Well,
Rams. Look, nah.
let me think about this for a second.
They're only
The
competing with the
Cardinals are
49ers.
dead. The Cardinals are dead.
They're only competing with the 49ers.
They are only competing
Rams
with
are-
the 49ers.
The Rams are just one Cooper Cup injury away from being irrelevant
And
again.
Stafford.
They're also one Matthew Stafford injury away from Stetson Bennett the fourth being your starting quarterback.
They're only competing with the 49ers. Is why I'm
Yep.
picking the Seahawks. That's why.
Who did you
Don't get
who
me
did you
wrong.
pick to win the
Do I
NFC
love
North
Brock
again?
Purdy? Do I love Brock Purdy? I love Brock Purdy. But I feel like we're on Brock Purdy's trail a little too hard. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. I think
Little
we're on
bit.
his trail a little too hard.
I
Like,
don't.
Yeah, okay, him being Mr. Irrelevant story. What a story, but what a story being Mr. Irrelevant to going to the NFC Championship. But it's only your year one. You're in year two now. This is not. It's going to be a little different.
Yeah.
Just going to be honest with you. But even the Seahawks to win the West.
Who do you have winning the
Give me-
NFC North again?
We didn't get there yet.
Oh, this is what I could see you going a couple ways with this.
All I'm gonna say is,
Mm-hmm.
give me the Minnesota Vikings to win the NFC North.
Their
The
defense
Minnesota
is
Vikings
trash.
just got scarier
Their defense
with
is
Justin
trash.
with Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison
Jordan Addison.
are now the scariest 1-2 punch combo
One
there
of.
is in the NFL.
I don't know about.
Yes.
We'll see how that looks.
Yes.
I don't-
yes.
Look,
I don't
you
like
know
it.
I'm
Yes.
high on Addison. I am
Yes.
high on Addison.
Yes.
I think
Yes.
that's potential to be one of the scariest 1-2s.
They're one of the scariest 1-2 punch combos in the NFL now. You mean to tell me you have Justin Jefferson, the best
Okay, that's-
receiver in the league, and I dare somebody say something different to me?
The only thing I'll say, and it's the only thing, I'm not even going to disagree because I think on paper that's scary as shit. Let's see how the man performs regular season, even though I did predict him as a sleeper dark horse for Rookie of the Year.
Absolutely, for sure.
But like I said, right now, honestly, when I drafted him, I said that's going to be a scary top 10 duo. Right now, I have the top 10. So like I said, I'm not going to go on. I could probably name scary duos right now, but on paper, if you told me right now they finished in the top 3 for one of the scariest duos in receiving cores 1-2s, I wouldn't disagree with it. It wouldn't shock me.
You know who people are sleeping on?
Are you saying the Packers?
Stop sleeping on Jordan Love and the Packers, please, please stop.
The only thing I'll say about that is
Christian Watson.
you have a young QB that can
Romeo
build with a
Doubs.
young offense.
The offensive line's still good. Their defense
Defense is
still
underrated.
Good. You've got 2 really good cornerbacks out there.
Good
I
run
don't.
game.
I will say this though, I don't hate your Vikings prediction at all.
I don't
You
either.
just better hope Kirk Cousins doesn't turn into a pumpkin after midnight in big spots like he does every fucking year. Because eventually it's gonna happen. It'll happen, Ma. It'll happen.
You're absolutely right. No, you're right. And it's
Um,
gonna bite me. I already know.
What do they
The
have in that
NFC
running back
East.
room besides Alexander Madison?
That's it.
That's it.
That's fine. That's all you need.
That's it.
Alexander Madison's fine.
That's it.
That's it.
That's
Oh.
why I like him in fantasy a lot.
We still got a division left.
Wink, wink.
The NFC East. The NFC East, I
Don't
think,
piss
is
me off.
now. And the NFC East.
This might
If
be
you-
the most scariest
If you
division this
piss
year.
anybody with the Eagles here, we're gonna have problems.
I'm gonna let you guys know now. This is probably the
Don't say it.
nastiest division there
It
is
is.
in the NFL.
Oh wait, hang on. After
I'll
you
say that
make
one
your
and
after
the
you make
Dolphins
your
division.
prediction, I have another future. But we'll
This
get
is
there.
the nastiest division in the NFL in the NFL now.
Mhm.
Besides the Jets, Bills, and fucking
It's
Dolphins.
both the
Besides the AFC East,
yeah the NFC East.
the
I would
NFC
argue is the
East
second
is
best
probably
division.
going to be the toughest division there is.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, the Giants are on the come up.
Oh.
The Commanders are on the come up. The Cowboys are the Cowboys.
I won't say
The,
nothing
E-
about the Cowboys.
the Eagles look great,
The Cowgirls.
but you know what? There's a
Don't
thing.
don't upset me
There's a
more.
there's a thing that I believe in,
Don't do
Don't
this
and I
to
upset me.
me.
haven't been wrong yet.
Don't do this to me.
The
Don't upset me more.
Super Bowl hangover is a real thing.
Damn.
Oh, look.
It's a real whether you win or lose in the Super Bowl, the Super Bowl hangover is a real thing.
Wait. Don't tell me this is where you're going with it.
I think I know where he's going with it, and I kind of like
It's
it.
a real thing. But I think the Eagles are just too good to even
Okay,
skip.
don't scare me like that,
Okay.
goddammit. Don't scare me like that. Oh my god, I was about to freak the fuck out. Oh my god, don't be scaring me. I was about to rip you a new one.
I would have laughed.
But I think the Eagles are just too good to fall off a cliff like that.
Fuck, I
Because
need a drink after that.
if y'all remember when the Rams won the Super Bowl, they just fell off a cliff the next season. It was so bad.
Okay, I feel
But
better.
granted, they got a lot of injuries. A lot of people were getting traded, leaving, all that. But I just think the Eagles are way too good to fall off a cliff. And if anything, I think they got better from what they had last season.
Mm-hmm.
I
We
think they
definitely had a
got
killer
better.
draft.
I mean, you guys have Keely Ringo now, Jalen Carter, Nolan Smith, Terrell Edmonds is a Philadelphia Eagle now, Zach Cunningham is a Philadelphia Eagle
I
now.
like that Cunningham.
Um,
I heard he's
still
gonna
have
end up starting.
still have Hassan Reddick, still have Josh Sweat, Fletcher Cox is still in Philly, Darius Slay is still in Philly. I mean, you
Bradbury.
guys, Bradbury's still in Philly. You guys have one of the better defenses on paper in the league as of right now.
And you're forgetting about you're forgetting about two things too.
Hey, buddy.
What?
Number two, and you brought this about duo. We have probably one of the top 5 best 1-2 receiving core.
Devontae Smith and AJ Brown.
That's number two. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say that's number 2 right now. Number 1, and I firmly believe in this when it comes to starting and building up a franchise. We have one of the best offensive lines in all
Oh
football.
yes. Oh yes.
And that's the
Oh
first thing
yes.
I love to have.
Oh yes. Oh,
You have yourself a
yes.
strong O line, you can win yourself some games. Win the trenches.
Also, I'm gonna kill two birds, one stone. I'd say the Eagles win the NFC East, and this is the year Jalen Hurts gets his MVP.
As he
I'll
should.
cry. You trying to get me to cry on live? Don't do that.
I'd laugh.
Because here's the thing: if Jalen Hurts did not get hurt last season,
He
towards
wins
the end,
MVP.
he wins
Oh,
MVP. Jalen Hurts by far had the best season amongst his peers in the quarterback position, only throwing 6 interceptions in the regular season.
And somebody tried to say he wasn't a passer.
He's a passer.
Yeah, no, but when he came in, they're like, "Oh, second round reach. He's not really. Still needs to grow as a passer." I'm like, "Okay, year 1 he showed a little glances. Last year, holy shit. This year, his arm, from what I've seen through tapes and videos, his arm looks stronger."
Jalen Hurts has proven us time and time again that he can pass the ball.
Yep.
He's done it multiple times. I don't know what to tell you, but I think this will be the year Jalen Hurts definitely gets his MVP. For the sole fact he should have got it last year,
Yep.
and if he performs the way he did last year, this year, and does not get hurt, he will be winning MVP.
Breaking
Mar, let me ask you
news.
this question.
Breaking news.
Wait, breaking news.
The Raiders are bringing back Josh Jacobs on a 1-year deal.
Well, we already
I
knew
would
that
have,
was going to
man,
happen.
screw that. But Mar, let me ask you this question real quick. And someone actually tried to debate this with me. Since Aaron Rodgers left Green Bay, right? And think about this. Think about the whole NFC. Who's the best QB in the NFC now? Rodgers is gone.
Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts is the best.
Somebody tried to say no. I'm like, all right, name me a QB better than the NFC.
Mm-hmm.
All I got was, I'm like, there you go. There's your answer.
Yeah, you better not say shit. I see you.
Gabe, if I hear Danny Dimes, I'm
If I hear
moving
Danny
you off
Dimes
this
come out of your
call.
mouth, we're gonna have
You better
problems.
not say anything. I
Gabe-
see you.
Look, Gabe, you know what I'll say? Go, Gabe, I'll give you credit for this. And I'm not even trying to say this to be biased. Fuck Dak. I think if Danny Dimes actually had a true number one receiver, and I think he's better than Dak with a true number one receiver.
That's
Fuck
why I
that.
wanted. That's why I wanted D Hop.
If you would have got D Hop and then somehow still ended up with Waller, I would have said Daniel Jones is probably a top 5 QB in the NFC.
You know, we were close to signing him, right?
Oh, I know.
It was the bonus money he wanted, and Sean
Yeah,
wasn't having it.
Yeah, y'all some cheap ass bastards.
I don't get it, but it's okay. In Jalen Hyatt, we trust.
Hey, that's
So-
my Tennessee boy.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Before we move on, before we get too far into the episode, we're all supposed to decide a squad ride for a future bet this year.
Oh, you motherfucker.
You know who I like?
I got one, but
So
I've
let's
got a
all-
couple.
So,
I've got a couple.
so we're gonna go down. I'm gonna go ahead and say mine. Here's what I think we should do. I think
you're gonna take
we
mine.
we parlay 3 division winners.
I love it.
Put it all together.
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
And call it a day. Call it a day.
I love it.
That's
Okay.
what I think we should do. Because
I
if
can
we
probably-
take any, because if we
I
take
can name one
anyone, if we could take anybody to make the playoffs and miss the playoffs, that's just I could just see it going left.
Yeah.
And I say we take the 3 teams that we know are going to win a division, put it all together, some money on it, call it a day.
You know who I like?
I can name 2.
I've got 3 here that I really like.
Okay, let's see if Ryan gets 2.
Chiefs, Eagles, 49ers.
Oh no, I was gonna go Jacksonville, Philly, and Seattle. You don't think Seattle's gonna? Didn't you say Seattle was gonna win NFC West?
Listen, I know I picked them to win the division, right? But
Why not?
why would you bank on that?
You're gonna bank on Brock Purdy staying healthy with a torn UCL with Tommy John surgery? Okay.
Defense. Their defense has not changed.
What are
Their
you going with again?
defense
What are
is
you? What
better.
did you just? Who are the teams you just put out? Ma,
Kansas City, Philly, and San Fran.
Kansas City, Philly.
Or if you want to replace San Fran,
Jaguars.
or you want to replace San Fran, Kansas City, Philly, and Duval.
I don't hate Duval. That gets you a. It's plus 378.
Okay, so what's the 3 teams? So we all got this.
Kansas City to win the AFC West at minus 180. Philly to win the NFC East at minus 115. And I went with Jacksonville to win the AFC South at minus 155.
Is that what we're going with?
I don't hate that.
I don't hate it either. No, you all right over there?
If anyone is against it, say something now. You got 5 seconds.
Listen,
5,
when this cash is,
4,
Okay, you
just
scared me.
know I'm the greatest of all time.
3.
No, you
2,
had that picture and then go to your lock
1.
with your picture for a couple weeks.
Anybody against this?
No.
I plead the 5th.
Do we want to add another leg, or we just want to keep it at 3?
I'll keep it at 3.
Do we want the
it.
49ers?
I don't know.
No,
No.
Okay, okay.
No, let's-
Probably not.
no. let's-
no.
If we had to consider a 4th leg, we had to.
If we had to consider a 4th leg,
Damn.
give me the Niners for a 4th leg if I had to consider one.
If I had to consider,
in the North,
Oh, the Bengals?
honestly, I like these 3 legs right here.
Yeah, I do too.
So do I,
like
actually.
the like we have. For
Yeah,
sure.
I do too. This will be
well,
posted in my channel very shortly.
So I'm going to go ahead and lock this in right now.
Actually, yeah, let me do the same thing. Hang on.
So it's Chiefs, Jaguars, and Eagles.
Chiefs,
Mm-hmm.
Eagles, Jaguars. Yep.
I'll have to do it after I get off the call. I don't want to mess up my connection today.
So look, I don't know how long we've been I
A little
don't know
over an
how
hour
long.
and some change.
Well, this
Yeah.
race is going to take a minute anyway, so don't even worry about time.
You know what? Let's take a look. I feel like we should take a look. Since this is already going to be a long episode,
Yeah.
we should take a look at the schedule.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
All 32 team schedule.
oh Jesus.
It's time. It is time. It is time to get down to the nitty gritty.
Let's get
Let's
down.
get
Let's
down to
get down,
business.
baby.
And get to the schedules. Because the schedules dropped. But after the draft, it's time we look at the
Normally,
schedules.
yeah.
So let's get it. Starting with the Bears at the very top. Packers week 1. This as follows. Packers, Bucks, Chiefs, Broncos, Commanders, Vikings, Raiders, Chargers, Saints, Panthers, Lions, Vikings. They're on a bye. Lions again. Browns, Cardinals, Falcons, and Packers in week 18. I'm going to be honest with you. The Bears are going to win at most 6 games.
Damn.
Let me see what their over under was.
The
Let me pull
Bears,
that.
listen, I'm going to tell you right now, the Bears are winning at most 6 games with this schedule.
That's a rough
Oh, that's
schedule.
beast. That's,
Oh my god.
that's kind of beast. That's kind of beast.
Okay. Because hear me out. They play the Packers week 1. Okay, granted, I think they can win that game. Really, I think they can win. I think they can sweep the series of the season against the Packers. I think they go 2-0 against the Packers.
I will personally tell you right now, the over under for the Bears to win, the over under for wins is at 7.5.
Ooh.
It's 7.5. I
Ew.
can see 7. I don't see 8.
I don't see 8. I
I
don't
don't
see
see-
8.
I don't see.
That's why I said at most 6 or 7. Because this schedule, you have to play the Chiefs week 3 on the road.
Oh, yeah, that's quiet.
Okay, I'm actually looking at the Bears schedule now since I started a franchise. I'm gonna go down. Packers could be close. I think they could possibly split if they go to Green Bay. Possibly 1-1 right there. Bucks, that's a win. Chiefs, that's an L. Broncos, all depends how Sean Payton has that team looking. But I think slightly right now, I had that as an L. Commanders, who knows? Depends on if Chase Young gets hurt and that defense gets hurt. I'll give the Bears a win in that one. Minnesota, I think Minnesota sweeps. They could beat Oakland. Chargers, L. Depends on how the Saints are. I think they'll lose to the Saints. Panthers, who knows? Because Bryce Young, rookie year, who knows? Well, I think the Lions are going to sweep them.
Vikings
Damn.
are going to sweep them too.
Yeah. Browns, who knows what? As long as Deshaun Watson stays out of the massage parlor, he good. But hashtag another clip.
Wow.
No, don't clip that.
You
Don't clip
you
that.
are an ass.
Hey, I'm just speaking
You know
some
that?
facts. I heard.
Ass.
I'm just speaking facts.
Hey, Gabe, I'm throwing the tweet out for the week 0 squad ride of USC.
Alright.
Oh, you are?
USC
There you
minus USC minus 6.5 first quarter.
So after hearing the schedule, how many games do we think the Bears are going to win?
7.
1,
At
6.
most, give me 6.
2, 3,
At most.
4, 5, 6. I got 6.
At most 6.
Because I think
Good.
these, like I said, my wins right now, I had them beating the Cardinals. No, I'll start from the top. I had them at home beating Green Bay, at home at Tampa, so that's 2-0. I had them beating Commanders. I had them beating the Raiders. I had them currently beating the Panthers, Cardinals. So I think that's 6 right there for me.
All right.
Well, that's a slightly better upgrade than
All right. Next,
I just
we have the Bengals. The Bengals are next. And I'm gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you. The Bengals are due for some primetime magic. They got 4 primetime games this year. 4. They got 2 on Monday night, 1 on Thursday night, and 1 on Sunday night.
Mm-hmm.
Are the Bengals just that good now?
Hey man,
Yes.
people like
Yes.
to watch them. The viewership goes up on their own.
Simply yes, they are.
All right, hear me out. Starting week 1 all the way down to week 18.
Wait, before you predict week 1, is Joe Burrow no doubt starting week 1 because of the injury?
He is.
Yes, he
He
is.
is.
Okay, then never mind. Then continue.
All right. So, week 1, Browns, Ravens, Rams, at the Titans, at the Cardinals, Seahawks. Week 7 on the bye. Back at it week 8. On the road against the 49ers, Bills, Texans, at the Ravens, Steelers, at Jags, Colts, Vikings, at Pittsburgh, at Kansas City, and at home week 18 against the Browns.
Damn.
Ooh,
Week 15 through week 18 is holy shit.
That's
yeah.
rough. Very
Yeah.
rough.
That is very rough. I agree.
Holy shit.
At most, I'm going to say that the Bengals, because I'm not going to lie, the Bengals have the opportunity to win 14 games this year.
Yes, they
3,
do.
4. They have a chance to start. They have a good chance starting 5-0.
I don't
They
hate
do.
that.
They
I think
actually
Seattle
do.
will be a good game. I think Seattle, at most, maybe 6-0, depending on how Seattle looks. So there's a chance they could go 6-0 right there before going into a bye.
I think the Bengals are going to wash the Bills.
You think they'll wait? Are they going back into Buffalo?
No, they're
No,
at
it's
home.
in.
Oh,
They're
then
home.
yeah, give me. I was
They're
gonna say if they were
washed,
having to go back into Buffalo, I was gonna say maybe give me Buffalo on the revenge factor. But like, nah.
So,
Now that they're
After hearing that
hosting,
schedule, how many games do we think the Cincinnati Bengals are winning?
1,
11 or 12.
2, 3,
I say they got the opportunity
5,
to win 14.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So I'm thinking 14-3.
I currently got 13.
I'm going 14-3. That's why I'm gonna go.
I'll go 13 and 4.
Only reason why I have 13 because I have a feeling they may lose one of those in division games when they go on the road. So they could possibly.
Yeah. I got you. Yeah.
So besides that, 13. I don't hate the 14. I just went. Sometimes they split with some teams, but
Then I could see that. You know who I could see them splitting with? Ironically, I
Baltimore.
could possibly see them splitting with Baltimore. And Ma, you're gonna like this. I could see them going into Pittsburgh and taking an L. That's just the
Hey,
way.
as
That's
long
just
as
the way
that-
the ball bounce. Oh, that's just the way the ball's gonna bounce.
as long as
happens.
that bad boy mofo TJ Watt stays healthy, that's a bad boy.
That's all you need.
That is a
right.
bad man.
We got our favorite team,
Hold on.
the Buffalo
Before-
Bills.
Before
What?
we
Over 16.
for those who don't, the Bengals are for over 11.5 win total at plus 110.
I may hit the over on that.
I
Shit.
don't hate that at all.
Do as you may with that
What?
information.
Wait, what is it again, Gabe?
Mar. They're at
Plus
11 and a half.
11.5 at plus 110. Do as you may.
Maybe
with that
that's
information.
maybe that's a fucking squad ride instead.
Oh, I'll play that as a straight.
Same.
As a straight.
That might be my straight. Are we locking that in now?
Shit. After the
So-
show, I will. Oh, listen, let me
So-
write that down. Bengals 11.5. So I don't forget.
So the parlay for those who are listening right now, the division winners parlay is the Chiefs, the Jaguars, and the Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
And as of right now, we'll post this all on Twitter. The straight bet is the Bengals over 11.5 at plus 110. Now, when I wrote this was like a couple weeks. This was last month. We don't think lines like that would move, would it?
I've got it
Should it?
11 and a half at plus 118.
What? Yeah, that might have. We might have to lock that in.
Oh, look, I already wrote that down on paper, so I don't
11 and a
forget.
half
but-
plus 118.
Yeah, we might have to.
I'm locking
Yeah,
it
that
in
might
right
have-
now.
Yeah, that might have to get locked in. Damn.
Plus money, 11 and a half.
And for those, yeah.
Are you
crazy.
locking it in, Gib?
Yeah, that might be. We're gonna go through this whole list, but I think that's it right
Oh
there.
yeah,
I'm
I
sorry.
actually haven't looked at your list yet. Ma, are you doing it? I'm doing it right now too. Bang.
I'm doing it after the show just because like I don't want my potential camera to go away.
Okay,
Unless I
keep
turn my
going.
laptop on, but
Yeah, keep going. No, keep going. I
I had
bet.
to
I just
lock
wanted.
that
To,
in. I'm
I
sorry.
just wanted. I just
I'm gonna
wanted to
log
point
that
that.
in.
I just wanted to point that out. I
That's
saw it.
wild.
That's crazy. 11
Yeah.
and a half?
And I mean, you predicted fucking what, 13, 14?
13, yeah. We
Well,
still
keep
got
going.
time to lock it in, though. That's
Yeah.
okay. I'm not really forcing it. Let's go. All right, the Bills, our favorite team.
0-16.
All right. Week 1, they're on the road against the Jets. Then week
L.
2, as follows: Raiders, Commanders, Dolphins, Jags, Giants, Pats. Well, let me say Patriots. Sorry. Bucks, Bengals, Broncos, Jets, Eagles. The Eagles are on this damn schedule
I
somehow.
Ew.
I didn't know that either. So that's new to me.
Uh, they're on a bye. Then they play Week 14, Chiefs, Cowboys, Chargers, Patriots, Dolphins. They're dropping
Ooh.
these last 5 games.
Look,
Gonna be
from
honest.
week 12 before I know that bye week's week 13, but from week 12, 14, 15, 16 is gonna be a challenge out the ass.
They're dropping 5 of these last 6. I'm just gonna let you know right now.
1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4. Oh, never mind. Yeah, never mind. I see where you're coming from. I see where you're coming from now.
They
Because the
have
last
to-
week going into Miami.
You mean to tell me they have to go to Philly
Yep.
bye week, then after the bye week to Kansas City, then play Dallas, then go to Los Angeles, play the Patriots, and go to Miami? No, they're dropping at least 4 of those games.
Okay, so let me see. I think they split with the Jets. Okay. I think the first week, I think since going into New York, I think they could. Well, I wouldn't even say that's too far of a. That's still a home thing for the
I
Jets,
think
but
the Bills go 12 and 5.
I think they split with the Jets. 1,
I think the Bills go 12
2,
and 5.
3. I'll say 4 for now.
I'm gonna be salty. And I think the
5,
Bills go 12 and 5.
6, 7.
That's just me
I'll
being a
say
salty Dolphin fan.
8.
They won't go.
9.
They're too good to. They're too good to go like
Damn,
11
dude,
and
I got
6.
10 I got 10 wins for Buffalo.
If they go 10 and 7,
Ready,
we're gonna have
Mark?
problems.
Ready? I'll tell you the wins. You ready? I'll tell you the wins. That's how I got 10. I think they split with the Jets. I think they'll lose week 1 going into the Jets. Raiders win. Commanders win. I think they'll go. I think they'll beat Miami, split with Miami, because the first time they play is in Buffalo.
We always
Jacksonville's
split with
close. Jacksonville's gonna be close because depending on their expectation how they play.
them.
I think they beat the Giants. I think they sweep the Patriots. I think the Patriots are. Had them beating the Bucks. I currently have them beating the Broncos. Depends on what Dallas is looking like. I think they could beat Dallas at home. All depends. And then I had, like I said, sweep New England. So that's the 17 win. So yeah, I have them right now 10 wins. Because I have them losing to Miami in Miami. I had them close. Currently losing to the Chargers, losing to the Chiefs, losing to the Eagles. I don't see them going into Cincinnati winning. And I had them losing week 1 in the Jets. Currently.
Okay.
On Monday Night Football, actually.
For those who are interested, the over and under is at 10.5 at -134.
Oh, damn, I was close. Oh, shit.
No, thank you. I'll pass.
Damn. Yeah, I don't know if
I
I'm
have
touching
it.
that one.
I have it going over it at -134, but I'm not touching it.
No, I'm not
Yeah.
either.
I didn't expect me to be almost on the damn near on the dot on that one. Holy shit.
Yo.
But I think one of the hardest teams, I think, is about to come up next because depends on how the coach transfers that team. But I could have a very, very bold prediction
The
on
Notre
this team
Dame
coming
game
up.
starts in 2 hours, by the way.
Okay. I still got to put that bet in for Notre Dame. But I do have a bold prediction potentially for the next team. I think Mars is gonna bring up.
Wait, how many schedules are we looking through here?
I don't know.
Going through the whole damn thing. We got time. This
We
is
got
an
nothing but
indefinite.
time on our hands.
It's gonna be a long episode then.
Oh yeah,
That'll
it's
be
gonna be
fun.
long.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be long. All right,
Mhm.
the Broncos starting week 1. They are at home against the Raiders.
Oh boy.
Then the schedule follows as is: Commanders, Dolphins, Bears, Jets, Chiefs, Packers, Chiefs again. God damn.
Yeah, they're look. That's
That's
why I'm so
painful.
so hard on their schedule
That's painful.
because I want to hear what you think, Mark, because I might have a fucking insane bold prediction for this.
Listen, to play the Chiefs back in
A
3 week
3-week span?
is crazy.
That's a crime.
All right, Chiefs. Then they're on a week 9. They're on a bye. Then they're back at it week 10. Bills, Vikings, Browns, Texans, Chargers, Lions, Patriots, Chargers, and Raiders.
Not great.
I think they only win 6.
What's the team again?
Oh,
The
Broncos.
Broncos.
They're what? I don't got this enough.
Don't say yeah. I'm gonna count mine real quick. I'm gonna see how close I get.
Come here.
Mars says 6. 1,
I said
2, maybe
I'm being
3,
Being generous, I'm saying
4, 5. Okay, we're around the same area. I said 6, 7.
I could
Possibly.
see 6 or 7.
For those
very
listening,
most.
their over and under is at 8.5.
Oh.
I'm playing the under.
The
I'm writing
under
that down.
The under's at -132.
Oh, that's disgusting.
And
Okay.
how many wins was it again? You said 8
8.5.
and a half?
8.5.
Oh, I'm putting the under on that one. And I have a bold prediction for that under too. You know
Russell
why?
Wilson trying to be out here cooking.
There, Russell Wilson. I think depending on how Russell Wilson looks, he is going to get benched.
For who?
Benched.
For who?
Jarrett Stidham.
Stop.
No. This is my reason why. No.
Stop.
Listen
Stop.
to me why. Listen
Stop.
to me why. No.
No,
Mar, your
no.
face. Look, Mar. Once I explain why, you're gonna be like. So look, they got Peyton for what? 3-4 years. Let's say Russell Wilson doesn't pan the fuck out. You rock with Stidham just to see what you got potentially.
no.
Wait.
then-
Didn't they
and
just
look,
pay
no,
him
let me
all that
finish.
money? They just
I
paid
don't
Russell
give a
Wilson all that
fuck.
money?
I'm telling you, if he sucks, if he doesn't work in Sean Payton's offense, you gotta somehow try to get rid of that bullet.
Gabe, West
But-
Ham's up 1-0, by the way.
The reason why I'm saying that, if Sean Payton can't fix Russell Wilson, hey,
Nobody
this
can fix
upcoming
Russell Wilson.
this upcoming QB class, you can get a new one.
Yeah, but like, hang on.
I know.
Can we just
Today,
talk
Junior?
about their quarterback fiasco since Peyton
legit.
Manning retired?
Oh, that's been terrible. I don't even want to count how many QBs they've been
Hang
through.
on. You know what I'm gonna do? We're gonna Google this.
I know about maybe. Oh God, who's that? Oh God, I got his name. Okay, we're
There's
good.
a few.
I got one name.
So-
Brock Osweiler.
So hang
What?
on. You ready for this list? Oh wait, hang on.
Okay.
I need the
Wait,
fucking.
and this the list since after Manning retired, right?
Yeah, hang on.
Okay, because the ones I can think of is Osweiler. I'm not gonna get the whole list. Osweiler.
Listen. Oh god, why
Go
isn't
ahead.
it giving me? It's not giving me. Hang on. It's just
Okay.
giving me like
Until
a
this thing loads,
fucking-
I'm gonna guess some of the ones I know of. Brock
Okay.
Osweiler.
So here we go. You ready for this?
Go. Mhm.
Obviously Russell Wilson,
Yup.
Teddy Bridgewater, Drew
That name I
Lock,
did forget. Mhm.
Joe Flacco, Case Keenum,
That's what I was gonna say.
Paxton Lynch,
Ew, if that's the one I
Trevor
forgot.
Simeon.
I forgot about him.
That's it.
Brock Osweiler.
I
Or
said
was
Brock
that, was
Osweiler.
Osweiler. Oh, you did.
Yeah. That's not a good list. Sorry, but
Wait, who was that one kid from Ole Miss? That.
we're not
That
counting.
one
We're
game.
not counting Chad
No,
Kelly.
we're not
We're
gonna
not
count-
counting
okay, we're
Chad
not gonna count
Kelly.
him? Okay.
We can't
Okay,
count Chad
okay, that's
Kelly.
fine. That's fine. I think he only started like one game. Okay, we won't count that.
Yeah, and then I think he
But,
got arrested.
He probably did because he's a jackass.
We're not gonna go there.
But yeah, definitely. For those listening, that 8.5 is kind of free as day.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, so I got 2 teams I gotta look at for futures, and goddamn.
I might just
Okay.
play the Bengals one and call it a day. I don't want to bleed my resources too far.
No, I'm writing them down, but then if I do it,
Gabe,
I'm
is
gonna
that
do it,
list still in the NFL channel, by the way?
It is pinned. It is pinned.
I gotta see you pins.
It's pinned in the NFL channel, and it's a whole. It's
Is
a
it the
whole
season?
breakdown.
Is it the season? Is it the? Oh, it's a Google Doc.
Yeah, it is. For those who are in the Discord,
If you're not,
link in
get there,
bio.
else you're fired.
I have every market for futures except MVP and Rookie of the Year because for some reason you can't get it in New York State, but
Painful.
yeah,
Goddamn New York.
Damn it. But I have every future that you could think of. Every single one.
Which is awesome.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess we can move on to the next team.
Bob Barker's dead at 99, by the way.
Oh shit, Bob Barker, the one from Happy Gilmore. Aw.
Oh, damn.
But the fact that you mentioned Happy Gilmore makes me want to punch you.
Hey man, he was happy. Yeah, he was funny as hell.
Bro,
Happy Gilmore, though.
you don't even. When you think of Bob Barker, you think of The Price is Right. End of story. Moving on.
Hey, he was happy.
He
didn't
was
really
in
watch The
Happy
Price is Right,
Gilmore,
but-
yes, that is true, but like.
Okay, that's how I remember some people. I don't remember the obvious shit. I remember, yeah, he played in Happy Gilmore.
Okay, whose schedule are we on? Mark.
Browns.
Oh boy, this is gonna be scary.
Before we start,
How do we feel about them, by the way? Like, do we think Deshaun Watson's the answer?
I feel like if you give Deshaun Watson a chance, because granted the fact that he only played 6-7 games last season.
I have a hot take for this Browns team.
What?
3.
If Deshaun Watson gets hurt, I don't know what the quarterback room looks like.
6, 7.
Dorian Thompson-Robinson will start a game for them at some point this season. He has been balling
Well, they better
in the
'cause they traded
preseason.
Josh Dobbs to the Cardinals.
Yeah, I saw that. What the fuck are we doing there?
No, because apparently one of the either QB coaches used to be on the Browns. Now he's, I think, the coordinator for the Cardinals.
Mm-hmm.
And
Let me.
they said, "Hey, if you want a guy, I know somebody," and boom, cheap.
What team were we just talking about? Browns.
The Browns.
Cleveland Browns.
Starting week 1, schedule as
3,
follows: Bengals,
4,
Steelers, Titans,
5,
Ravens. Week 5, they get a
6,
bye.
7.
49ers, Colts,
Ooh.
Seahawks, Cardinals, Ravens, Steelers, Broncos, Rams, Jags,
We count this down.
Bears, Texans, Jets, and Bengals.
Oh boy.
2.
before we
3.
continue,
This is rough.
the over and under is that 9.5.
I got 8 or 9.
I'm gonna
honestly.
be
I said
honest
8 or
with
9
you.
for them.
I could see 8. You look
Yeah,
at
I was
that
thinking 8 or
stretch in
9.
the middle of the season. Well, I mean, the first like 6 weeks aren't great. You play Cincinnati, who's going to be
No.
tough. You play Pittsburgh, who's
That's
going to be
good.
tough. Tennessee, you might be able to win. You have
Tennessee to win.
You host Baltimore, which is good. You have a bye week, and then you host San Francisco. That's not easy to start the season.
Let me see.
2.
I could see like 8 or 9.
That's what I was predicting. 3, 4, 5,
The
6,
over under is at
7,
9.
8, 9.
I
Yeah,
could
had them at
see
8,
it.
9.
I can. Is there such thing as a push with an over under? No, right? Because
No,
it's got the
they're always
half.
yeah, they're always half a points and shit. I say 8 or I think 8 or 9 could be. They could be like an 8 and 9 team,
Yeah, I agree.
depending on health wise. But I think they could be 8 and 9 wins.
Yeah.
You battle for 500.
I really don't have much to talk about on this team.
What
Oh,
team
you
is
don't even
it?
want to. You don't even want to know about the next team coming up.
Wait, who is
Oh,
next?
the Bucks. Hey,
Mm.
no Tom Brady. All right. Week
Baker
one.
Mayfield.
Week one as follows:
Oh, God.
Vikings, Bears, Eagles, Saints. Week 5 they get a bye. They're back at it week 6. Lions, Falcons, Bills, Texans, Titans, 49ers, Colts, Panthers, Falcons, Packers, Jags, Saints, and Panthers.
Oh, the back end of that
Oh, God.
schedule is brutal. Gabe, what's
Honestly,
the
Mark-
over/under?
They're
Mar, no,
over.
before you say it. Mar, look at me. We're gonna say, or I want to see if we get the same over under. You saw the schedule. I just saw the schedule. You ready? Count to 3. We're gonna see how many wins they get. 1, 2, 3, 3.
I was actually gonna say 5. I think 5's kind of there.
I was being nice and gave them 5.
Yeah, same.
I gave him. Look, honestly, look. The first 4 weeks, Vikings, L. Bears, I think winnable, but I have an L. Eagles, we're gonna wax that ass.
Now Baker
Saints are gonna-
Mayfield wakes up every day feeling dangerous. That's all you need.
Saints, boom, starts 0-4 before the bye week. Lions, I think 0-5. Falcons depends on how Desmond Ritter is. Could be their Bucks defense could be decent for that game.
Desmond.
Bills, L. Texans, I think they can beat the Texans in a low-scoring type bullshit game.
That would be wild.
Tennessee, all depends on if Tannehill stay's healthy. But I gave them a win against Tennessee. Colts, I'm not a firm believer in that Colts team, so win right there.
You don't believe in Anthony Richardson?
Hell no.
Damn,
Hell
you're a
no.
damn shame.
Hell no.
Their over under is at 6.5.
I'm
That's
playing the
even more generous.
under. I'm playing the under. Because I actually had them projecting to be in the top, 3 to 4. for
They
draft.
could probably, I was gonna say, they'll probably have a probably a top 5 draft pick.
You said they were over under with 6.5?
Yeah.
6.5.
Hey, Joey,
Oh, I'm playing.
when
What?
you get done writing all those down, can you
I'm writing down
post,
the one that catch my eye.
can you send those to me?
Yes, I got you.
Okay. Who's up
I
next,
got 3
Ma?
written down. Right now.
Ma, who we got
This one's
next?
worse. The next one's worse.
Wait, who did we just do? We just did Tampa Bay?
We just did the Broncos.
Oh.
The next
No, we
ones
just
are
did the Bucks.
worse.
We just did the Bucks.
Oh yeah, the Bucks. Now we're doing a worse team.
Ma, go on. Who we got
Go
next?
ahead, Mar. Go ahead, Mar.
All right.
I'm gonna be brutal with this one.
This is rough.
Ooh, I'm gonna be rough with them.
Starting week 1.
Oh,
And
the
as
team is
follows.
also the Cardinals. By the way.
Oh,
I
boy.
don't know if you said it,
Oh,
but
boy.
Starting
it's just
week
brutal.
1. Starting week 1 as follows: the Commanders, Giants, Cowboys, 49ers, Bengals, Rams, Seahawks, Ravens, Browns, Falcons, Texans, Rams, Steelers. Week 14 they finally get a bye. Then week 15, 49ers, Bears, Eagles, Seahawks. I'm going to be honest with you.
Mar,
I
ready? We're
have
gonna do it
my
again.
answer.
Count of three, Mar. Count of 3. You know what? Before Gabe says it, Ryan, you're gonna join this one. You said you have your answer. Count of 3. All 3 of us are gonna say this. You ready? 1, 2, 3.
0.
Damn. Okay, 0, 1,
I don't
2.
think they win a game.
Oh, God.
Unless
crazy.
Kyler Murray comes back and
Dude,
has
I'm
the
hearing-
best
I'm hearing they
season
may not bring him back.
ever.
I heard they may not bring him back.
There's no way they win a game.
I'm
What's
telling you
that
about
under?
that.
It's what, 4.5? Gabe?
4.5.
I was
It's
looking at that
4.5.
this morning. You know what? You know what could help them? Their defense isn't dog shit. I will say that. Their defense isn't
know-
dog shit.
They did get an overrated coach.
That division's good now. They're bad. I mean, I don't know if they win a game. They might go 0-17.
You know what? When I said fucking 2.
I see, and I thought you were being generous at. I feel like Phantom's being generous at 4.
Honestly, when I said 2, I said, and this is when they played the fucking Rams week 6. If Stafford's out,
Yeah.
that's 1. And then the other one, I think it could be another potential sloppy game. It's the Texans.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
For those who are interested, I just looked up the alt win totals for the Cardinals.
Oh
The
no.
under 1.5 is at plus 700. Under the under 2.5 is at plus 320.
Ooh.
Under 3.5 is at plus 155.
Joey, can you write down that under 3.5 at plus
Oh, I
155
already
for me,
wrote.
please?
I already. Oh, for the Cardinals?
Yeah, that's just with the alt.
Oh, I thought he said it was 4.5.
Mm-hmm. No, it is,
No,
but that you can take alt.
Okay. All.
You could take the under 3.5
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
at plus 155.
Okay.
The under 2.5 is at plus 360. The other 1.5 is at plus 170.
Oh, damn.
Hey Ryan, if you think they get a big old ego, you can take that one.
I'm not taking. I can't take that one. I just don't think they're
Um,
going to be good enough. They might win 2
if-
games.
If you want to take an exact win total, Ryan, it's for the Cardinals to not win a game. It's at plus 2,900.
Imagine if I hit that.
So, those you made with that information.
I'm not. I can't touch that. More, we're
6,
moving on.
7, 8.
All right.
Okay, Chargers. I already
Chargers.
got my number. I got my number.
Let's get it going. Starting week 1, it as follows: Dolphins, Titans. What the fuck is this dumb ass ad? Josh Allen, move, bitch.
Clip that.
The fucking
Move,
Paramount
bitch, get
ad.
the
I don't know
way,
why.
Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way.
Vikings week 3, then Raiders week 5. They get a bye. Back at it week 6. Cowboys, Chiefs, Bears, Jets, Lions, Packers, Ravens, Patriots, Broncos, Raiders, Bills, Broncos, and Chiefs.
I already got my win total.
Oh, I can see this going one of 2 ways, but I've got mine
I said
as well.
I gave him 10.
I was gonna say 10 as well. I think this is a good team this year.
What if I told you that their win total is 9.5?
Oh, that's close.
I don't hate it, but I don't
That's
love
crazy.
it. I don't love it,
So
but I don't
I
hate it.
personally have written under here what I like is the under 9.5. think they go-
Are you saying
I
they
don't know,
take
I
a step
think-
back?
I think they go 9-8.
You think they're taking a big step back?
I think so.
Why?
I don't
If
know.
anything, they got better this offseason.
No, I didn't like. Maybe
I
I'm
don't
tooting the
know.
horn too much. I do like Kellen Moore in that offense.
I do too. That's why
But-
I think they'll be okay.
I had them going 10 because I had them beating the Raiders twice.
That
I
division
currently
still
have them
runs
beating the
through Kansas
Broncos
City.
twice. I had them beating the Patriots, Packers, Bears, Cowboys, and Titans.
I just have a funny feeling someone in that division is going to trip them up. And
Yeah.
they
It could
might
be.
beat
It
them
I
very
right.
can
much-
agree.
Look, it could
I
be.
think
I think maybe it could be the Broncos, depending how Sean Payton gets the team going,
Right. I think it's the Raiders that might slip them up.
and that could be
Right.
where you get your 9 win.
That's where you get your 9.
Mm-hmm. I don't
I
need that at
think
all.
It's at plus 104 if anyone's interested, but I won't be taking it.
1.
All right. This is I'm gonna call them America's team now.
I like that. I already know who you're about to say, so go ahead.
The Kansas City Chiefs have easily taken the title of America's team.
Bro, the
It's just
Cowgirls were
it's
never
just
America's team.
It's just a personal fuck the Cowboys because I absolutely fucking hate
Mo,
them.
why you got your head so?
Football!
Why you got your head so far in your camera? You're scaring me.
Because
He,
I need
he
y'all.
wanted
I
his
need y'all to
Morgan Freeman
understand.
moment. He needed to be
I
heard.
need
That's fair.
y'all to understand. I don't like the fact that the Cowboys get called America's team
I haven't done
For
shit since
what?
the 90s.
for what 6 Super Bowls that they won in the fucking 80s and 90s. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't touched this. They haven't sniffed a Super Bowl since then.
Mhm.
That makes no sense. And why do they have to be America's team? I don't like them.
4.
Yeah.
I
I
hate
agree.
them. But anyways, I think it's only right to call Kansas City America's team now because
Mhm.
there's no if they can
12,
keep their
13.
main core. I feel like I'm just gonna put this out there. If they can keep their main core for as long as possible,
Mm-hmm.
they can win.
Say it, Bar. 1,
Not
2,
one.
3.
They
13.
can.
13.
What?
I was going
13.
15. I'm going 15.
Ooh.
You think they can go 15-2?
I'm going 15.
I think they could.
Because here's the thing. This is probably the best we've seen Patrick Mahomes look in a while.
Mhm.
And I'm saying that because here's the thing. a lot of people had the narrative, oh, Patrick Mahomes is not going to be the same without Tyreek Hill. He took that narrative and said, "Shove it up your ass," and won a Super Bowl. That's what he did. Like, I need to I need y'all to understand something. When you say, "Oh, he's not going to be the same without this," because look. If y'all remember, I said that Georgia wasn't going to win the national championship because they lost so many people in the draft, right?
Hey, guess what?
And look at
Georgia won the national
And guess what?
championship.
You know what they did? They
They
said
ran a table.
they said take that, shove it up your ass, and won a national championship the
Yep.
same year. 65-7.
Mm-hmm.
Patrick Mahomes took the Tyreek Hill narrative and said, "Fuck all y'all," and won a Super Bowl the same year.
They're over and under. It's at 11.5. By the way,
That's a crime.
What?
That's such a
do you
crime.
want to know the odds for it?
What?
I see that.
How big?
Where is it? The name Chiefs. I got this out. -134.
Get out of here with that. Stop.
I see them winning at least 13.
I agree.
Yeah, I said
I got them winning
13
15.
14.
I have
Because
them winning
honestly,
15.
I think the games they could possibly lose.
I don't know if they
Week
can
4,
win
the
15,
Jets. I
but
think that's gonna be a
fine.
shootout. Yeah, Jets could be a shootout week 4.
Hey,
As much as I would love to say the Eagles goes into Kansas City, they're not beating KC and KC. That's just not gonna happen. I hate to say it. Coming from an Eagle fan, that's not happening.
See, I disagree. I think they could.
Undefeated season incoming.
If you want to take over 12.5, it's at +145.
There's a loss in there.
And Mar, you want to put 100 on it?
Shit.
Chiefs go undefeated regular season. I will PayPal you 100. But if they don't, I'll send you mine.
I'm gonna. Hey, look, the first L they take, I'm just gonna send you 100 off for it. The first L they take, hey, you have it, you got it. I'm not.
Yeah.
No.
Look,
I'm
that's
not
the first bet.
out.
This is our 3rd or 4th episode. Our first bet live on video.
I love it.
Hey,
I love it. Clip that for the TikTok.
First L they take, you're getting it as that same day. I'm not joking.
But I'm not
Watch. Now I'm gonna pray week 1 against the Lions. You better fucking lose.
No, you can't wish that on them.
I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but deep down, if they lose off a field goal, I'm like 100, baby.
The Chiefs haven't lost a season opener in the last 5 years.
That's
I don't
wild.
think it's gonna happen this year.
Look, I'm gonna be like Conor McGregor. Bring out the red panties. We gonna fucking celebrate.
I love it.
All right.
They're over win total. If you were to take the alt at 12.5, that might be a play.
Yeah, I don't hate that.
I don't hate that either. I see them going 13 bare minimum. But yeah, we could move on to the next team.
All right, the Commanders.
Left
week 1.
hand up.
Hold on. Who are we?
I love it.
Wait, are we Colts or Commanders?
Commanders.
Oh! I did skip the Colts. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Boo.
Why did we have?
Good. I don't
why
need
did
to
we
hear that
have a
whack ass
moment?
theme song for another 5 minutes.
Why did we have a moment and we all put our right hand up?
Nah,
I didn't. I put my left hand up. It just looked backwards because you
I
fucking
was like,
flipped.
nope.
He hates that.
God damn.
Oh my god! All right, the
I'm
Colts.
dying.
Colts, man. The Colts. We got the Jags, the Texans, the Ravens, the Rams, the Titans, the Jags again, the Browns, the Saints, the Panthers, the Patriots, the Bucks, the Titans, the Bengals, the
Yeah, but I already got
Steelers,
mine. I got
the
mine.
Falcons, the Raiders, and the Texans.
I have
I got
mine
mine.
too.
Should we all say it at the same time? I already got mine. 1,
Right, so
2, 3, 5.
7.
4.
I think they can win 7 games.
I said 5.
Who are they beating?
I said 5.
Before we
That's gonna be a
continue,
nice.
Read the
Hold
schedule.
on.
Gabe, go ahead.
before we continue, their over unders at 6.5.
See?
Their under 6. I have their under. It's at +104.
Colts under. Okay. Colts.
I don't think they'll be a
You said-
bad team.
I don't think they're
but
gonna
You
be
said six
bad
and a
either.
half?
the fact,
6.5,
the
yeah.
sole fact they have Anthony Richardson starting.
You don't
it's
think that's
gonna
a?
be a little rough.
Of course, it's
gonna
gonna
be
be
a
a
little
little rough. Anytime you have a rookie quarterback starting, it's a little rough.
It's gonna be a little rough. All right, we're gonna move on. The Commanders now. And
Don't
now
do it
it's the
again. Don't you
Commanders.
do it again.
Hold on.
Don't do it, Gabe. Put that hand down.
Who are we?
Yo, Gabe, do I gotta be like Coach Boone? Yo, put that hand down.
You hate that song
Right.
so much.
I really do.
Wait, hold on. Was it because they gave y'all the first loss last year?
Yes.
Yes,
That's exactly
yes.
Wes Watkins wants to fucking fumble,
I think it's hilarious. No cap.
Oh, that was so funny.
All right.
and I was at that game too.
I'm not gonna lie, I saw it on TikTok. I was dying.
Listen,
Mhm.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
and your
be honest
dumbass
with you.
wants to send it to me.
Ever since I seen that song, it was so hilarious, and I have that etched in my memory for as long as I live. Just gonna be
I
honest.
hope
with
they
you.
get. I hope they go back to the Redskins, so I never hear that again.
Whoa!
No. Listen.
Wait.
Wait,
No,
wait.
listen, no. I actually saw a petition that apparently some people want to get rid of the owner and they want to bring.
Dan Snyder's already out. Dan Snyder's already out. Stop.
No, the owner now. They said that they want to get a petition for the owner now, and they want actually. There's been like a tribe of a sort. I shoot you the hell not. You can look it up. They want them to bring back the Redskins. They're saying if Kansas City can keep the Chiefs, why can't Washington keep the Redskins?
I feel
That's
like
all I
that's honestly fair.
It is
Yeah,
fair.
that's all I heard.
Honestly.
I saw it in articles. I was like, okay, if the Chiefs already said, yo, we're not changing our name. That's not happening.
Yeah, that's fair in my opinion.
Yeah. See, I wasn't going too crazy, but everyone's like, whoa.
Hey, Gabe.
Yeah,
How's Brighton looking right now? It's 1-0. I'm scared.
it's still 1-0. It's still
My man
1-0.
Gabe's reaction looking like a surprise entry from the Royal Rumble and shit.
I love it.
Before we go any further, their over unders at 6.5.
Over.
For the Commanders?
Yeah, I think
Over.
they hit it.
I
have a-
honestly, I hate to say this. I hope they do hit because
I think they make the
in my
playoffs.
terms, I think right now their defense stays healthy. They have a shot.
I'll tell you right now, if that over hits, it's because they screwed somebody over in the division. That's the only way that over hits.
Cowboys. Excuse me.
I think it's the Cowboys.
It's gonna be the Cowboys for sure.
It will be the Cowboys.
I have written here the under just because I don't know. I don't know with them.
Win.
But I feel like anytime you have that defensive line and
Mhm.
Scary Terry,
Mhm.
I don't think you could ever go wrong. And who's the quarterback this year?
Sam
Howell.
who I actually really like.
I think he's actually gonna be good this year.
I do
Wow.
too.
Sam Howell.
Sam Howell's gonna be great. I like it.
I like it.
I think they make the playoffs.
All right, now the frauds that is the Dallas Cowboys are on the block.
With
Okay,
new
I'm gonna
quarterback
try to
Trey Lance in tow.
Speaking of which, yeah, Trey Lance was just traded yesterday.
I
don't-
couldn't believe that.
I don't know how to feel about
Fourth
that,
round
not
pick.
gonna lie.
Fourth round
Yeah,
pick.
trade- He got traded for a pack
Hey,
of
can we
Lucy's and
actually-
peanuts.
Look, I just want to say this, right?
I don't understand the trade.
Fourth round pick?
The 49ers did everything in their power to go,
To go get him.
Trey Lance.
Yep.
Barely gave him a chance and then traded him.
Yeah, for a bag of peanuts.
Mm-hmm.
And think about this. And I told this to Ryan last night when he.
We
actually
were
told
talking
me
about
the
it
trade.
last night.
I'm like, look what the Dolphins got. They drafted Waddle.
Drafted
They got
Waddle.
Hill out of the deal.
Scott Hill.
They got Bradley
Bradley Chubb. And then they got some
And then
linebacker. Do you remember who it
Channing,
is?
The kid from Georgia.
Yeah.
Channing. I
Mhm.
forget his last name.
Yeah,
But yeah. All quality players that play meaning downs for the Miami. So they fucking. Hey. They can be like, oh, but we got our QB now. I'm like, yeah, you gave up all those assets.
The Dallas Cowboys, ladies and gentlemen. I
Okay.
hate these guys so fucking much.
Not more
Oh
than
my
me.
God.
Nah,
Not more than me.
fuck 'em.
No, not more than the two of us. We
No,
trust him.
I listen. As NFC East rivals, I understand completely, but I just hate hearing about them.
Oh, so I live with a
absolutely
Cowboys fan.
despise hearing them. And it's like it's every
Ugh.
year though. It's like you know what it's like. I'm gonna give you a great comparison. You know what it's like Nick fans.
4.
That's what that's like.
I'm not gonna lie,
Yes.
you can't.
Nick
You
But Nick,
cannot.
I'll say this though. Nick,
Nick fans.
I'll at
Yes.
least I'll give this to Gabe. At least he's not one of those bad Nick fans. He's a realistic Nick fan.
Nick
I'll give him credit for
fan.
that. But majority of
Because
Nick
you
fans
Nick
are
fans,
annoying.
you Nick fans every
Are
year.
annoying as fuck.
Yeah.
Every year.
How?
Y'all don't fail. It's every year. And it's like this past year. Oh, we're gonna look because he knows. Because Gabe knows. He knows. That's why he did that.
got Julius Randle. We have
He
RJ
knows.
Barrett, who's gonna
He
improve.
knows. Every year,
The
it's
mid.
the Knicks this, the Knicks that.
We finally got our point guard.
They suck. They
I do like
suck.
Jalen Brunson though.
The
Not gonna
Knicks
lie.
suck. They
Not gonna
suck.
lie. Suck is
They
crazy.
suck.
Suck is
They
crazy.
suck.
How we catching strays on an NFL show?
Yeah,
They
stop.
suck. I'm just saying it's a comparison. It's a comparison. Okay? It's a comparison. I'm
Okay, that's
sorry.
fine.
But the Cowboys,
4.
they start on the road against the Giants. Then as follow the Jets,
Maybe
the
7.
Cardinals, the Patriots, the 49ers, the Chargers, the Rams, Eagles, Giants, Panthers, Commanders, Seahawks, Eagles, Bills, Dolphins, Lions, and Commanders.
That's a
I already got
rough back end
I
of the
already got-
schedule.
before
Jesus
we-
Christ.
I already got my
Before we
win total.
start, their over/unders at 9.5. I'll be
Okay,
right
because
back.
I
have to
had
go
I
grab
had
the package from the
I had
back.
8-9 wins. I had 8 or 9 wins. I had 8 or 9 wins.
Give me like 7, please.
Look, Mar, you ready? This is why I said 8
Listen.
or 9 wins. I think they start. Honestly, I think Dallas starts 0-2.
I understand we hate the Dallas Cowboys, but we know what's finna happen, right? They're a regular season team. They're finna beat on every fucking body.
No, they're
I
not.
think they start
Stop
0-2
it.
though. I'm telling you, I
Dak
think they
is
start 0-2.
terrible. Dak is nothing but mid.
Ready?
They're a
Let me tell you
regular
why.
season
I think
team,
they
and they're
lose.
beat
I
on
think they
everybody.
lose to the Giants week 1 in New York.
I don't know. No.
I'm
No,
going money line.
I
I'm playing
disagree.
Giants money line week
No.
1. I'm
No.
telling you, I am playing
No.
Giants money line week
No,
1.
you're not.
No. I'm not playing it. You
I
can
am.
play it.
I will.
I'm not. No.
You know why? Look, you know why? Because
No.
this is gonna be funny. This is gonna be funny. You ready? They're gonna start 0-2. You know why? They're gonna lose to the New York, because they play the Giants and Jets week 1 and 2.
Maybe the Jets,
Oh,
but not
ain't
the
no
Giants.
maybe. Ain't no maybe. Aaron
Maybe
Rodgers is
the
gonna
Jets.
torch that ass.
The Jets, yes, but the Giants, no.
I don't think they'll lose to the Giants either.
If you even remotely think Daniel Jones is about to put up points for them to
Mhm.
win against that Cowboy, yeah, you're crazy. You're crazy.
Mhm.
Daniel Jones can't even stand still
Yeah,
when he plays the
seriously.
Cowboys, let alone get
And
out
the
of
only
the
reason why I
pocket.
have that is because they're in New York. If you told me week 1 they were in Dallas, I would have took Dallas.
No, I'm sorry. No.
I'm telling you,
Dallas
Gabe.
is not
Gabe,
sorry.
you heard me
Dallas
say
is
it.
not
Gabe,
sorry.
you heard
Gabe,
me say it. I'm playing the Giants week 1 money line. I don't know
They're
what's
not
that right now.
starting 0-2.
It wouldn't shock me because I'll tell you right
They're
now.
not
Think about
start-
this. Let's say they do start 0-2. You're saying they're not, but I'm saying let's say they do. Week 3, easy win Cardinals. Week 4, easy win Patriots. I think they
Yo,
lose.
do
I
we
think
have to
close.
put money on this too? Do we have to put money on this too?
No, I'm more confident about the
Because
Chiefs
they're
not going
not gonna
undefeated.
start 0-2.
Look, I'm more confident with the Chiefs not going undefeated than this play, but I'm just going with my gut. Look, if this really happens, they start
My
0
God.
for 2. Look, if they start 0 for 2, I'm making a TikTok video saying, I told you.
Bruh, I swear, bro.
I'm writing that down right now. If Dallas starts 0 for 2, I'm calling you out in a video.
They're not gonna start 0-2, bro. You know it. I know it. Ryan knows it. Even
Gabe, you heard me say it.
They're
I
not
said
starting.
I said Giants beat Dallas week 1.
They're not starting 0-2. You're
They'll
completely
start
beat
1-1.
right.
They'll start 1-1.
I think we do beat
Maybe
them.
later on in the season when they play
High
them,
five,
but
Gabe.
not week
Yes,
1.
sir.
I do
Nah,
think we
there's
beat
no
them.
way. Hey,
I do
Gabe.
think we beat
Okay.
them.
Look,
Daniel
look.
Jones.
The last
Daniel
time I was
Jones should
high
have
on
a hell
Look,
day.
last
That's
season,
what that is.
I was higher on the Giants when Gabe told me to go eat a Frank. And look what happened. You
What,
told
they
me to
made
go
the
eat
playoff-
a Frank.
They made the playoffs and lost in the wild card. What do you mean?
I don't care. I said they're going to be better.
Hold on, we
And
went to the divisional, sir. We beat,
Ooh,
we beat the
who's up playing
Vikings.
the wild card?
they beat the Vikings.
We beat the Vikings.
Oh, 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 oh.
Listen, and then we got mollywopped by the
Then,
Eagles.
then
But
got
that's
a
the
Fly,
38-7.
Eagles fly.
Who'd you
Got a
take to?
31 ball ski.
Oh,
Literally.
yeah.
What? Doesn't matter. The Dolphins are next. We have, yeah.
The Miami
It-
tuna fishes.
Yeah, if y'all didn't know, that's Ryan's favorite team, and we hate them too.
Nah.
Oh, the fucking man cave
Oh,
flag.
don't hurt Ryan.
Why
Don't
did
hurt
I
Ryan.
do? Why am I just now seeing that flag?
What flag?
It holds
Before
the
we
future.
continue, their over under is at 9.5.
The
Okay, let
Dolphins?
me see.
Yes,
One,
Yikes.
2,
I don't see it.
This whole
4,
season hinges on Tua's health again.
5,
As scary as it
6,
is, this whole season
7,
hinges on Tua's
8,
health.
9. Oh yeah, I got 9.
Gabe,
Depending on Tua's health.
I would give you a hard 8.
I don't hate
I don't hate
that.
that either.
I don't hate that.
Like, just for the
Depending
sole
on-
fact, listen, I love Tua.
So do I.
Tua came from Alabama. I love Tua. But since he's been in the league, he's been fucking dog shit.
He just can't. He
has
just
some
can't
very-
stay healthy. That's his problem.
He just can't stay healthy. That's what it is, literally. And honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. Tua should have sat out for the rest of the season.
Yeah,
Ever
he
since
totally
that-
should have.
When he
7.
smacked his head on that damn turf like that, I was
Was
like,
it,
yeah.
wait, was that the first time or the second time?
I think it shouldn't.
The first
it
one was
shouldn't
in
have-
Cincinnati. The second one, I believe, was in Buffalo.
In my personal opinion, it shouldn't have been a second time.
No, they
I would have
shouldn't
sat
have.
him out.
5.
I like 8.
I will give you.
I
a
don't
hard
hate 8 and 9.
Yeah, because someone in that division has to go close to 500.
Yeah, it'll probably be us.
So
I'm having an internal debate right now, Gabe.
All right, I already got the Eagles next one total.
I'm trying to
I'm
decide
not
if
even,
I
I'm
want
not
to.
even gonna be biased.
I'm trying to decide if I want to cash out of my 3-leg parlay.
so what's the next team?
Eagles, and I already
Eagles?
got their win total. I'm not even gonna be biased either. I got their win total.
Go ahead, tell me. Wexler. Matter of fact, hold on. Before we
Yeah,
continue,
Mark, go over the schedule.
Wait,
no,
don't
no,
we?
No, I want to. Ryan, talk about your team. Go ahead, just talk about your team.
Okay,
The tuna fishes.
Go ahead, talk about the Miami Tuna Fish.
the Miami Tuna Fishes. I think this team has a lot of potential. I think the offensive line is a little bit younger than I was hoping to see coming into the year. Taylor Armstead is still not 100% healthy. He's been kind of in and out of the preseason lineup, but then again, it's preseason. You just want everybody healthy for week 1. I'm not thrilled with our quarterback room of Tua, Skylar Thompson, and Mike White. It is what it is. That's the draw we have. I think you're going to look at Devin Achaney. I know, Joey, you and I have been talking about him a ton from Texas A&M that we drafted. I think he's going to help Tua out, obviously in the run game, but he can help him get him out in the flat, in kind of the backfield and get some passing going on. Obviously, we already know what the whole league knows what Tua and Waddle are at this point.
Mm-hmm.
The defense is going to be okay. Our linebackers have a little left to be desired. Our safeties are going to be fine. I mean, Jalen Ramsey's going to be out for a while because he tore something, tweaked something, hurt something.
It's
He tore something.
ripped his toenail.
I don't hate the 8 wins that Maul gave them. I think we'll probably float around 500 if we sneak into the playoffs. We sneak into the playoffs like we did last year. I think if we can go, I'll say best case scenario is probably 11-6. Probably worst case scenario would be like, I don't know, 6 and. No, I don't think we'd go 6-11.
Say 8-9.
I think 8-9 or 9-8 is right around where we finish.
Honestly, it's either y'all just hit the over, or y'all just miss it.
Yeah,
I don't
agreed.
think there's
No, there's no middle ground there.
there's no middle ground here.
That's all I got.
But yeah,
How
I
many
like
more
the under here.
How many more teams
like
do we
the
have
under.
left?
we're like halfway almost.
Oh, good.
We're
But
almost half.
the next team
Is
right
it
away
is the Eagles, right?
is the Eagles. Yeah, I'm gonna let Joey take the floor here. Go
Joey,
ahead.
whip through the schedule.
Okay,
ahead.
I'm gonna go through the schedule. Week 1, we got the at New England.
Mm-hmm.
Week 2, short week, Thursday night football with the Vikings. Then this game I will actually be at in week 3 when I go to Tampa. I'm actually going to that game
Oh,
in
that's
Tampa.
right. You're going to that Tampa game.
Yeah. Week 4 at home versus Washington. Week 5 at the Rams. Week 6 at the Jets. Week 7 we're playing the Tuna Fishes. Week 8.
We play you guys this year?
Yeah, we play you week 7.
Are we
you're coming.
in?
I might. We're in Philly. I'm actually trying to go to that game maybe. It's a Sunday night football.
Mm.
I may actually go to that one. I want to see. I actually want to see Tua Hurts. If he's playing. Week 8, Commanders. Week 9, Dallas. Week 10 to bye. Then after I buy Monday Night Football, rematch of the Super Bowl in KC.
Mm-hmm.
Week 12 is Buffalo. Week 13, I got circled, and I'm gonna try my best to go to this game. Playing the Niners again because I want to smack them and hear the Niners fans cry again.
Mm-hmm.
Week 14, go to Dallas. Week 15, go to Seattle.
Ooh.
Week 16, we play the Giants at home on Monday Night Football. Week 17 is the Cardinals. We probably won't even need to play our starters that game. And then week 18 is at New York Giants. And honestly, I have my prediction already. I'm honestly thinking either 12 or 13 wins.
Okay. Where do you think
'Cause
the over under? Where do you think the over under is?
12 and a half.
Anybody else want to take a guess?
I've got it at 13 and a half.
The over under for the Eagles.
I think
do
it's
you
a
think it is?
13.
For the Eagles, wait. 11 and a half.
I'll play the over in that one.
11 and a half. And I
The
can
only
give you
losses I'm really looking into, like I think, honest to God, I think there's a good chance we could lose to the Jets.
Now, what if I told you this over 11 and a half is at plus 108?
Oh, I'd play that. When we write that down, then shit.
What
If
is
I-
it again?
I'm not gonna lie. They're over 11 and a half. Is at
Oh.
plus 108.
That's weird.
I'll play that. I could play that over on that one. Because the only real losses I think we really could get the Jets when we go to New York,
Mm-hmm.
at the Chiefs Monday Night Football after our bye week. That's gonna be, a rival game out the ass. Buffalo when we play in Philly, that's gonna be a close one. I kind of scratched my head on that one. That's why I said 12 or 13, depending on how Buffalo looks. Like I said, I think we smacked the Niners. Some reason we can't go into Dallas and beat Dallas like that, so I'm considering that a loss. And the only other loss I'm considering, depending on how we look, is probably that Week 18 game against the Giants. If we already got our secured spot, playoff seed, everything else, it's gonna be like last year where we don't play our starters.
Mm-hmm.
I think y'all go 13, 14.
I'll be fine with that.
I think y'all run through the division. I think we probably be the only team. Maybe Cowboys give y'all some trouble. Maybe the Chiefs.
We can never sweep Dallas.
No, that ain't happening.
No,
I
that ain't
think
happening.
that ain't happening.
No.
And the way you guys are set up to probably to probably be well situated for playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
I think
hope
honestly
so.
for this Eagles team, it's just getting to the playoffs in one piece.
Yes,
Keeping
I agree with
Jalen
that.
Hurts. That's because I do think I think if they don't win the chip this year,
We're not gonna win it then for a minute.
you're not gonna win it for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Not
And
for
I
a
said
hot-
that same thing in the Eagles group. I'm like, look, I'm not saying that we win the Super Bowl this year, but the way Hurts, I actually saw an interview. It said that after the Eagles game, Hurts went into the locker room, tried to avoid everyone because he said that he felt like he was to blame. And he said that pissed him off and actually motivated him to work 10 times harder in the offseason.
I think
Which we know ideally, realistically term, the reason why we lost that fucking game because our defense decided to chill in the locker room second half.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to say, do y'all want to
but-
know why? You want to know who to blame that damn game? That
The
that
Cardinals' new head coach.
that fucking dumbass defense that y'all were running in the second half. What the fuck
Yeah, like
was
I said, the
that?
Cardinals' new head coach.
Yeah.
So when someone said, "Oh, he's gone," I'm like, I gave him. Man, I flipped off my big bird and I said, "Bye, don't come back. Don't let the door hit you on the ass."
Listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. Jalen Hurts was probably the only reason why y'all got there.
No, but I know that's totally true. But I do like his mentality. He's like, look, I could have done this more. I could have done this more. That's why when we drafted him and how I saw him in Oklahoma come in, I said this, and people were like, "Well, we drafting a backup." I'm like, "Boy, I'll tell you this right now. I'll put any amount of money in my bank account. He ain't gonna be no backup.
He ain't gonna be no backup.
His work ethic, I absolutely love his work ethic. It's not even fun. I'm not even trying to fanboy.
By the way, I just played the Eagles over 11.5 at plus 104.
I don't hate that.
I'm gonna have to check that.
That's crazy. What's the next team here?
The Atlanta Falcons, which that's one of my head scratcher teams. I don't. All gonna depend on if Ritter shows up and plays up to potential. Who knows what their win total is going to be?
I like
if he sucks.
Now, for those who are in the Discord, this has probably been the team of contention this whole summer.
Off season, yeah.
Off season, summer. I'd say they win the division.
I think so too.
I think Mar thinks otherwise.
Yeah, Mar can think otherwise all he wants
I'm on
to.
the fence still currently. I'm not even gonna lie.
Honestly, I think this might be the one division where you might have a below 500 record and still make the playoffs.
I agree.
I can see that.
That's. I don't think there's gonna be two teams that make the playoffs out this division.
Nah, there's no way.
There's gonna be one. It's gonna be.
I don't think
the
division
winner.
Not that it's not good enough, but like it's so contentious.
They're young, and a lot of teams are young.
I'm not gonna lie. If there was a definition of mid, it's this division here.
Yes,
I agree.
Before we continue, I'll give the over/under here for the Falcons, and I was shocked when I saw this line too. Very shocked.
Okay, I'm gonna take a guess. I think I got my number without even looking at their schedule.
I have it at 8.5. That's what I think it is. I think
I got 7.
High, though.
It's 8.5.
Okay, good call. Good call.
Minus 122. I think they go 8-9. At the time when I first wrote this on preview, I had 8.5. I started going over. But the more and more I think about it, this division is going to be a dogfight. You still got the Saints who are still good. Carolina, their surprise package. The Falcons are going to Falcon. And who's that fourth team?
The Bucks.
Saints.
The Bucks. Don't know what to get out. They're all going to... don't see a huge, vast difference in talent and personnel. They're all very even. So this could go anyway. That's why I'm saying if you're going to pick someone to make the playoffs in this division, you're better off just picking them to win to make the play. You're better off just picking them to win the division.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. You know what I was trying to say.
I know what you're trying to say, bro.
Yeah, I slipped on my own words here, but yeah, I could see them going under and still making the playoffs. I don't know if they're gonna hit 9. I don't even know if any team in this division will hit 9.
I agree.
Mar, any thoughts on this division or the Falcons in general? No. Okay. What's the next thing?
This division fucking sucks.
It does.
Whoa,
It really does.
Honestly, I
like the future of the division could be cool, but right now with they're currently standing,
hell no.
But
honestly, if you're a psychopath, take the under on all the teams in this division.
You know who would do something like that?
Cornbread
would do something like that.
Yeah, he would do something like that for real. What's the next team?
The 49ers.
Ooh.
And I already got one prediction. I already got one prediction for this team already too. So
their over unders at 10.5.
1, maybe 2, 3. 4.
I say 11-6.
I don't hate 11-6. I would say 12, and then I kind of backtracked off my 12. I mean, we've got them winning the division. Did we take them
Hold
in
on,
that?
let me
Did we take them in the lane? No, we didn't.
No,
No,
Yeah.
it was,
Eagles, Duval, and
Kansas City.
Kansas City.
Yeah, I don't hate that.
They would have been the fourth team,
I forgot there's NFL football on right now. Preseason football, I should say.
but as
yeah, I got them 11 wins.
see 11.
But I
don't
also
think-
have a bold prediction them
Go ahead.
for week. And I don't know. You know what? I'll wait until later on the show. I can say it. And
Right. We'll have a section for that. But
Mhm.
with this team here, I always say this is the best team on paper. If you took the quarterback out, I think it's the best team in the NFL.
I agree.
I really do. It's that quarterback that scares me.
I agree.
Mark, not to cut you off, Gabe, but Ryan and Mar, Georgia named Carson back their starter.
That happened like a week and a half ago.
Oh, they said Saturday.
Yeah, because they start Saturday. Anyway,
They said
continue,
They
Gabe.
named them Saturday. But continue.
Anyway,
I'm late then.
that quarterback scares me.
2.
What?
they
Can I ask why? I'm all
I
in
think-
on Brock Purdy.
3.
I'm
I think
all
he's
in on
going
Brock
to
Purdy.
regress. I think his ceiling is
Well,
a
yeah, the
modern-day Kirk.
law of averages will say that this year he
7.
regresses because of
His-
his superb performance last year.
his he is a modern day Kirk Cousins as far as his ceiling in regards.
That's a bit harsh. I disagree
That's
with
not
that take.
that's not harsh. It's telling the truth.
I don't think
like,
so. I think you're
I
fucking
don't
on
care
crack.
who you is.
I think you're on
You
crack.
you're not Mr. Irrelevant for
Ooh.
no reason.
Yeah, but you also don't come from being Mr. Irrelevant to almost playing for a Super Bowl for no reason, either.
I also was, but come on now. But I think part of that, and I don't want to be that hater,
Stop.
but I am.
Stop.
Part of it is, I think, is because nobody had any film on him to begin with.
No, of course nobody had film on him to begin with.
I think he struggles with pressure. I think teams are gonna try to blitz him more.
They're gonna have to.
Um,
Yeah.
They're gonna blitz him. McCaffrey is made out of, I don't know,
Glass,
lead-
paper.
glass, paper. Anything
Made out of
that
glass
breaks easily.
paper. Joey.
Anything.
Boo.
Don't mind him. Boo.
Don't mind him.
Debo's gonna do his thing.
Debo will always
um,
do his thing.
I will tell you what, they're one Debo Samuel's injury away from not making the playoffs. I'll tell you
That
what.
defense can cover up some of their offensive deficiencies.
I don't. Listen. I really do think that offense is an injury or two away from looking like absolute crap.
Yeah, I'm not.
I
mad
really
at,
do.
I'm not mad at you saying that,
But
but for the record, I
have them
think
going
yes.
left.
I think yes, you'll see Brock Purdy regress.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Seahawks. I don't know if they'll fight them all the way through the regular season for the division,
I think the Seahawks.
but
will
I
run
think
them.
they
They'll
can.
run them close. Run them close.
Mhm.
I think run them close. I have them 11-6.
I don't hate 11-6 though at all.
Any more thoughts on the 49ers?
Nope.
I got nothing.
11-6. That you're looking at your NFC West champs,
Next team. What's the next team,
The
fellas?
the
Giants.
Giants.
Go ahead,
Ooh.
Gabriel.
Now let me tell you something.
Floor is yours, sir.
Let me tell you something. Now, this over and under is at 7.5.
Oh,
I
that's
have
so
y'all-
low.
I had you guys
Now-
at 9.
As I said before, everybody knows my opinions on Danny Dimes. He's bought time. This contract is time.
Of course.
If I don't see anything in 2 years, he needs to go.
Goodbye.
He needs to go. He needs to pack his bags, and he needs to go hold a clipboard for somebody.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
Do I think he's that good? He's okay.
Yeah, I think he's above average.
He's above average. Do I think we'll win a Super Bowl with him?
Hell no.
Hell no.
Unless he can
So I don't
capture
even
some
see.
Eli
I don't
Manning
even see
magic.
the point of re-signing the contract.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Do I think he'll come close to Eli Manning, as people are saying?
Hell no.
No. Don't disrespect him like that.
No, you can't do that.
Don't disrespect him like that. Do I think we're in better hands? Yeah.
like it.
I like our coach. I like our GM. I like what we're doing.
What'd you say?
I need 10 wins.
Yeah.
Okay, you're around my
What's
area. I said 9.
I need 10
Oh,
wins,
hi.
and I need him to beat the Eagles. I'm tired every year.
Have y'all beat? Ideally, I said that if the Eagles already have a playoff spot locked, I have us resting our starters and y'all beating us week 18.
No.
I hope
want
you
him
split.
to beat the Eagles full strength.
Yeah, seriously.
Show. He's been talking this whole season that he believes that he's one of the best out there. My words, his words, not mine. Prove it. Show me. Because I still have doubts.
Yep.
He has weapons. I saw what you can do with wide receivers off the street. I did have my write-up, because somebody's going to see this. I had the under 7.5 before Saquon got signed. That should be the easiest over in history. 7.5. Easiest. I won't play it because I don't like touching my own team. However, I need to see 10 wins. I need to see 10 wins. I want to beat the Eagles once, the Cowboys once, and I want to sweep of the Commanders. If you
That
don't beat the
seems like a
Eagles,
good year.
if you don't beat the Eagles, run it close.
Yeah.
I'm not here to get behind whooped. I'm sorry. Because I don't believe in Daniel Jones. I really don't. He has to show me more.
I understand why you guys brought that because that QB market.
I understand why they did it, and the way the contract is set up is the first 2 years are guaranteed.
Mm-hmm.
The back end isn't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I need to see progression and growth, because honestly, if my own personal theory, I think he's reached his max. Last year is his max. And
Already?
I think if you're paying someone $40 million a year,
You want some division titles.
I want division titles. So that's just me. That's the expectations I hold him to.
Yeah, I don't
But he needs to beat the Eagles once. He needs to beat the Cowboys once. And he needs to sweep the Commanders. If he doesn't beat the Eagles, he needs to keep it close.
Yes, that I will agree with.
He needs to keep it close.
I understand you want division titles, but like you got to think about the division that you're in. This is not.
Okay.
It's
This
not a
isn't-
cakewalk.
This isn't 2010 no more.
Hold on. I don't think we'll win the division. I want him to keep it competitive. I want him to keep it
understand that.
close.
I do.
And I think
but
this roster is good enough to keep it close.
but
I
how do
think
you keep it close? How do you keep it close when you have two of the toughest teams in the NFL in your division?
I agree.
That's like asking the Raiders to keep it close in the AFC West when you have the Chargers and the Chiefs.
And
Now,
Broncos even.
That's like asking the Patriots to keep it close when you have the Jets, the Bills, and the Dolphins in the AFC East.
now,
Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I believe in the Giants. I think they could actually make something out of this roster.
I agree.
This
I
is
was the first
a
believer.
very good roster.
right.
But the question is, what is Daniel Jones going to do with this roster?
That's what
That's
I'm
the
saying.
big question.
That's the question. And I'm sorry. I don't care that contracts are going out the roof. I'm not paying someone $40 million to not keep it close.
Hell no, you're not.
Because if that's the case, I can go get a quarterback that's just going to get us to the playoffs. Because the offense is good enough. You have a top 5 running back. You have one of the best tight ends in the league when healthy. You have a better receiving core.
I'm looking a lot better.
I forgot you guys picked up Dan Waller. That's a good
That was a
good
steal.
move.
Not for
Yeah.
steal.
The defense is damn near good.
Yeah.
You have everything to succeed.
Yeah, of course.
The things that I heard the past couple of years, Daniel Jones has nothing to succeed with, and that is true. That's absolutely true.
Look at him now.
But look at him now. There's no excuses for him.
5-10 now.
No, none.
There's none. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. There's nothing. If you're getting paid that money, show me. Sure. That's all. That's all I'm asking for. Keep it competitive. Keep it close. I don't expect a division. I don't expect a Super Bowl. I don't even expect to win a Super Bowl with this quarterback. But keep it close and keep it entertaining.
Yep.
And if you are gonna lose, don't get spanked like how you did in the playoffs.
Yeah,
and I
that's
had
not
to cut the
good.
TV off. That's embarrassing. And we have to beat the Eagles this year. I'm sorry. I'm tired of going through this whole facade of getting swept by them every year. It's getting annoying, but he needs to show me why he's worth $40 million a year.
West Ham down.
But the over under is at 7.5. I expect 10, but realistically, I could see 9 and 8 and a wild card.
The Jags are the next team on the block.
Yeah, I already got my wood too.
Well, listen, we have them winning their
We
win
have them
total is
winning
9.5.
Who, Jaguars?
I think they
Yeah.
can win 11 or 12 games.
I said 10.
Give me 12.
Okay.
Actually, no, give me 11. Give me 11. I like 11. I like 11 a lot. Especially we got them winning the division. Give me
Yeah.
11. For sure. Because at this point, at this day and age, it's like
It might
you
only
gotta
take 10
win at
games
least
to win that
11
division.
You gotta at least win 11 games to even win your division.
I don't know about that division, though.
I mean, yeah, but I'm just saying in general, you have to win at least 11 games just to win your division.
Yeah.
Because you can finish the division 11-6 and somebody ties with you still.
Mm-hmm.
Or you finish 10-7, 9-8. So you can that's an easy tie. So you win 11 games, you pretty much solidify, winning the division.
Yeah.
I think the Jazz can definitely win that division though, for sure.
That is the New York Jets.
How are we
yeah,
doing this, by the way? Because this doesn't seem like it's going in any particular order. I'm not gonna lie to you.
No, we're actually
Alphabetical
going down
order.
order like of the schedule. Alphabetical for teams.
Mm,
you just didn't pick it up yet.
no, I
Yeah.
haven't.
He missed it.
It went over his head. Went over his head.
Okay,
Just
it doesn't
like
take much.
Just like the,
It doesn't
just
take
like
much
the
to go over
Dolphins'
my head.
chances to actually do something this year. Over his head.
His head.
Over his head.
That's not nice. Why you say that?
Gabe, I just cashed out of my 3-leg parlay. Thank you.
Good. I'm glad you did.
Well, Brighton, West Ham's up 2-0 now. That's why.
I had both teams to score.
Yeah, I know. I don't think
There's
Brighton's
like
gonna
30
get it done.
There's 30 minutes left.
I don't have faith in Brighton.
Okay, I don't blame you. Me either. Not this week. Anyways, next team,
Yes.
the Jets.
Yeah.
I got 13 wins.
Whoa!
Over. Wait. Just hold on. Before we continue that crazy statement and address that, over unders at 9.5. I have not.
Where do you
Your
get
ceiling is
13 from?
Okay, you ready? I think there's a chance they split Buffalo.
They might go 0-2 to Buffalo. Stop it.
But Josh Allen can't show up in fucking prime time. Fucking bum. Want to be Brett Favre.
You're fucking drunk
So
as shit.
I had them
That's
beat.
fine.
I had them beating Dallas. I had them sweeping New England. The wild card ones, depending on the Chiefs, Sunday Night Football in New York. That's the wild one. I think it could be 12 or 13. I had them beating the Broncos. I actually had them beating the Eagles at home. I had them beating the Giants. Chargers will be close. They're gonna smack the Raiders. This is why I said they split the Bills. I think they could potentially split with Miami. And then later on, and who knows? I think because their back end schedule sucks. They play where I think they get their wins the most. They play Miami twice in the first 4 weeks. First one's in fucking New York. Second one's in Miami. I think they'll lose in Miami. But within that time, Falcons, that's a win. Texans, that's a win. Commanders, that's a win. Browns, that's a win. Patriots, like I said, they split the Patriots. I think they give you 12 or 13 wins.
This team screams 9-8 so bad.
This team
If
does scream
Rodgers
9
gets
and
hurt,
8 so bad.
I can't tell you what the total's going to be.
Screams it so
Hey,
bad.
I don't blame you.
Yeah.
Check the cash. Check the parlay channel when you get a chance. I think you're gonna be a little surprised by what you see. Joey, I'm gonna tell you this now.
Okay.
There's no shot in hell they can win 13. They'll win 13 games this
If
year.
Rodgers stays healthy,
Everything has to go absolutely perfect for them to win 13 games this year. Rodgers has to stay healthy. Brees Hall can't tear his ACL again. I don't. The most I can see out of them is maybe 11? Maybe 10? I don't know. I think.
Only thing I'll say is if Rodgers stays healthy and they do what they got to do, I think they can do 12 or 13.
Mm-hmm.
But, that's asking a lot of big, I can't keep saying the word if.
Hey, buddy. Come here. Come here. Oh, guy.
Somebody make an appearance on the show.
Say hi.
To respond to what Ryan said, you do realize that whenever Aaron Rodgers was on the Packers, there wasn't a season. I don't think there's maybe been 1 or 2 seasons where the Packers finished with less than 13 wins.
I don't think so.
The Packers have always finished 12 or higher, winning the division. Playoff, we're not talking about playoff stuff. We're talking about the regular season. They've always finished, from what I've seen, it's been a very rare occurrence where they're winning less than 11, 12 games.
I'm not going to lie to you. I think if we're being, realistic here, I think in reality, Joey, would you disagree with me saying that the Jets should challenge the Bills for the division this year?
No,
I don't think they're going to win the division. Who cares? Challenge.
I don't think I still think the Bills are the class of that division. You're just. Oh my
God. No.
Artist.
No. When will everyone realize that Josh Allen is really fucking ass?
Give it another couple years.
That?
I'd say give it another couple years.
Joking.
When will we realize that Josh Allen is really ass? And we don't get me wrong. Josh Allen has had everything handed to him on a silver platter, as far as I know.
Gabe, now it's 3-0.
What does he manage to do with it? He flips the entire platter over.
Yeah, I know.
The fuck? It makes no sense to me. But moving on.
Who's up next?
The Detroit Lions. The sleeper team that we've been talking about this entire time.
And over and unders at 9.5.
Damn.
I think they cleared that.
I think they can clear that too.
I gave him 10.
I don't hate 10 or
I think
11
they win
though.
10.
And look, I'm not saying this. So, Mara, I don't want you to give me no weird-ass look whenever you come back, if you leave. I'm not saying they win. They're not going to win week 1. But I think at points during the game, they're going to keep it competitive until the Chiefs do put it away.
The fuck out of here.
Whoa.
That game, I said Chiefs win.
Get the fuck out
But
of here.
look, I think the Lions are going to show some fight during that game.
I think the Lions cover 6.5.
Oh, get the fuck.
Oh, I'm not saying
what?
You get the
I was
fuck
going to
out
do
of
an alt
here.
spread, but
You get the fuck out of here.
I was
You
going
don't
to do
think
an
they
alt
cover
spread.
plus 6.5?
I think people are just really stuck on the fact that the Lions actually got good and are starting to fail to realize that they're still the Detroit Lions. Realize that they're still the Detroit Lions.
Okay, and
Please realize that they are still the Detroit Lions, the one franchise that has went 0-16 in a single season.
That was hilarious.
Please remember.
Oh, Lord.
Please
Those
remember.
were fun times. What a time to be alive.
Please remember that the Detroit Lions have went 0-16 at one point. This is not.
they won't win the division. They'll make the playoffs.
This is not the 1972 Miami Dolphins.
They won't win the division. They'll make the playoffs.
It's not the 2007 New England Patriots. This is not. No. It's the Detroit Lions still
They're making the playoffs.
covering 6.5.
Book it. They're making the playoffs.
A whole touchdown, an extra point.
They're making the
No.
playoffs.
I never-
No.
I was gonna do an all spread for maybe like 13.5 for juice odds, but
You better hope they cover that.
They make the playoffs. Book it.
the next team's gonna be
But,
hard. I don't know where the fuck I'm gonna put their win total. I might actually use a skip on this one. I don't know what the fuck I'm putting their win total at.
Who's up next?
I really look. Either Jordan Love is gonna be above
Sean
average, and they give it
Clifford!
like 6-7,
Yeah,
or he's
Sean
gonna live
Clifford.
up to the next hype of a Packer quarterback, which I'm not saying he is, but
Sean
the last
Clifford.
three Packer quarterbacks, for the most part, have been all right when they drafted them early, but they didn't even draft Favre. They got Favre from Atlanta,
Hey,
but fuck.
can we also talk about the fact today that Aaron Rodgers should have how many Super Bowls and he only has one?
Mm-hmm.
He should have like what, probably
When
three?
they win it in 2011?
They beat the Steelers. Sorry, Ma.
Shut up.
Was that
What year was
2011?
that? Was that 2010 or 2011?
I think I was a senior.
2011.
It was
Yeah, I was a
11.
senior.
Yeah. He should have three. Only has one.
Well, there's a good chance in the AFC be for one.
I
I don't know about
want
Green Bay.
Jordan Love to do well.
I want to say, if I had to take a guess, 7.
I think they can go 7-10. Maybe 8-9 if you're lucky.
That's my guess right now.
I think that division's gonna be
Until-
a dogfight. They're not winning that division. That's for damn sure.
Nah,
There's
they're
too
not.
much talent in that division for them to win it.
Like, the good thing about Green Bay, at least, like, I don't ideally think they have a lot of expectations as a whole, but, like,
No, I agree.
the whole offense, they got young. They got 3 young receivers, 2 young tight ends, a young
Yeah.
quarterback, 2 good, capable, good runners.
Mm-hmm.
Like, their defense is underrated. Their defense ain't bad. Like,
No,
so
I
it's
agree.
all to determine how Jordan Love makes that offense look.
By the
Jordan
way,
Love make that offense look good, they can maybe finish second in the division.
we have a half an hour until the Notre Dame kicks off. Notre Dame game kicks off.
Oh, I gotta put that bet in.
We've been
Then-
going for a while.
Yeah, we've been going. All right.
I think the Packers can
Panthers.
go 8-9.
The Panthers.
I think the Panthers could go 8-9.
I think 8 and 9, 9 and 8.
I think they go 9-8, and I think they win the division. Like I said.
You think five? I'm gonna be honest with you. I think you have to go better than 500 to win that division this year.
No, not that
No.
division. You don't gotta go. You don't gotta.
I did.
That division is trash.
Yes, I know it's trash. You don't have to tell me it's
Okay.
trash. I know it's trash.
That division is garbage.
Oh,
Did you not realize that the Bucks went like 8-9 and something, or not, some dumbass record? They still won the division, only winning 8-9 games.
I'm well aware.
I got a
know.
bowl
The-
next team.
The
though.
Panthers over and unders at 7.5. Keep
I
that
think
in
they
mind.
clear that.
I think the team that wins this division goes 8-9.
Does Bryce Young win Rookie of the Year?
No,
No,
I know that's usually a quarterback award, but no.
no.
Nah, Zay Flowers. will
Next-
win
Who's
Rookie of the
winning
Year.
it?
I'm gonna
Zay
blow
Flowers?
some people's minds.
Who's winning it?
Zay Flowers. I'm kidding.
Not that. Honestly, I said 2 things will happen. Either I think Bijan will get it, which that's gonna be
No.
an obvious answer for everybody.
No,
Jordan
Or-
Addison will get it.
I'm going Jordan. I'm still going with my gut with Jordan Addison.
Yeah, I don't hate Jordan
I
Addison.
need y'all
at
to
all.
realize something. As much as I love Bijan Robinson is not finna do what y'all think he's finna do.
I'm not. Look, that's why I'm not too high on a fantasy. I got a draft tonight. I'm not overreaching for him because he's not gonna get that bell cow roll.
He's
No,
not
because
about to
that's
win
still Tyler
Rookie of the
Allgeier's
Year.
role.
Like,
That's why he's not about to win Rookie of the Year. He's not about to get fed the ball. If he gets fed the ball and he
She's still engaged.
I'm
gets
very.
fed the ball and it goes crazy, absolutely.
Who's
But
up?
until then, no.
He's not gonna get bell cow roll unless Patterson gets one of the 3 other 2 running backs get hurt. If Algier gets hurt, then you can maybe see him getting between like 14 to top maybe 17 carries. But he still got Cordero.
Right.
But all 3, I don't know. I think a good mix up of 3-headed monster. That's going to be a good mix up for the offense. But what's he going to get? Maybe between 11 to 12 carries, maybe. 13, if that. Like, depending on how their scheme looks. But that's why that's why I didn't understand that pick. I understand the best player available pick, but they didn't need that pick. But next team up I saw was the Patriots.
Mhm.
You know, if Cornbread was here, he would tell you they'd go undefeated.
Boy, I'll tell you right now. Well, I wish Cornbread was here to hear this projection.
Wait, hold on. Let me see if Cornbread's here.
He's not. He checked. He messaged in the staff chat. He said, what did he say? Hang on. Give me a second.
I'll tell you right now. I wish he was here to hear my ideal projection of New England. He would hate it.
All he said
gonna
was
hate
on
it.
a weekend road trip at the moment, but all plays are posted in his channel.
He's gonna hate my prediction. I hope he does listen to this. He's gonna hate mine when he's dying.
I
Their
think
over
they-
under is at 7.5.
I don't even think they. I think they go under. I think they win 6 games.
I don't even think they clear it.
All right, Mar, how much you think they win? I want it. Ryan said 6.
Gabe said 6.
Gabe said 6.
4.
Ooh,
said
oh,
4.
Gabe said 4. Gabe and Maud both said 4.
I said
4.
I'm saying 3.
Ooh, I think that's a little low. I think
Ready?
4 is probably
Ready?
about right.
Listen to this tough beginning schedule until week 6. You ready?
Yeah.
Eagles,
Uh-huh.
L. Dolphins, L. Jets, L.
Oh God, that is tough.
Cowboys, L. The Saints, I think Saints can throw on them.
Does
I think
anyone know
they
what
could beat the Raiders.
channel that Notre Dame game's on?
Then they got the Bills. They got the Dolphins. I think they could possibly beat the Commanders, depending on how they feel. So right now, within the first 10 weeks, I had them only beating right now the Raiders and Colts in 10 weeks. That's 2 wins right there in 10.
You should be able to beat
So
both
2
the
and 8.
Raiders and the Colts. One would
2
think.
and 8 right there. And the only other team I think they'll get a win somewhere in between 12 to 18.
Yeah, I agree with you.
So I got 3.
Don't hate it at all.
Yeah.
Tony,
They just-
the whole Mac Jones talk is gonna be gone. I think Belichick after this year is like, yo, I don't want to do a whole nother rebuild. Fuck this. I think Belichick's going after this year.
No, it's not
That's
worth
my
it.
real bold
It's not
prediction.
worth his
Belichick-
time.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Bill Belichick should have left as soon as Tom Brady left.
Oh,
But
Yeah, he
agree.
probably should have.
You know the crazy thing is, wasn't that Buck? I know it was like very long shotty, but the year they got Tom Brady, wasn't that Bucks coach job open?
Yeah.
Couldn't he have? Imagine if he would have followed Tom Brady to Tampa.
I mean, he wasn't going to, but that's fine.
all right, what's the next team?
The
Should be
Raiders
the Raiders. Oh gosh.
won.
Who is the starting quarterback? Is
Jimmy
it Jimmy?
Garoppolo and Hurt.
Jimmy G.
Oh boy.
Then it's gonna be Aiden O'Connell.
I love me some Aiden O'Connell. I want to talk about him for a second. Obviously, they brought in Jimmy G. We all know that. They have a little hidden gem in their organization by the name of Aiden O'Connell.
But they suck
If
like I
y'all
expect.
know, like me, which y'all probably don't, Aiden O'Connell has been playing at the University of Purdue for the past 15 years. Seems like he's been in fucking college football forever. He got picked up in the late rounds by the Raiders. He's looked good in the preseason.
Yeah,
Was he 4th or 5th round?
it was. I think it was 4 or 5th, one of the two,
Regardless,
because he went over Dorian.
yeah. Shoving
I don't
Over
know.
under 6.5.
Shoving up
I think-
Madonna
I'm thinking
playing St.
under,
Francis
dude.
right now.
I think they're gonna, and I'll
Yeah.
say this right now. I think they're gonna suck, and then before the deadline, they trade Devontae Adams. Someone's gonna call for Devontae Adams and get him off of Blink.
Yeah,
I think they're.
that's a trade deadline flip right there.
I don't.
Yeah.
I think they beat the Colts, maybe. But I'm not trying to sound like I'm a Colts hater because I'm not a Colts hater. But I think maybe they could beat New England. Packers is all going to determine what Jordan Love looks like. That's 2. 2. Colts maybe 3. I don't know. I don't know. I think this is another team that's going to be picking inside the top 6 or 7.
Mhm.
Let's see. What's the next team? How many teams we got left? It can't be much.
It can't be
Not
many.
much. The Rams are next.
I want to see the
Before-
mailman play.
Over under 6.5.
I kind of like it.
Oh,
If what's his name?
All stay healthy.
If Stafford stays healthy and if Cup doesn't do something again, they'll be fine. I think they clear the under with ease too. I think after this year, I think you're looking at Aaron Donald actually seriously walking away after this season.
I know he talked about contemplating retirement at one point, but I don't see the Rams trading him. But maybe not during the regular season, 'cause I'll be damn fucking shocked.
Yeah.
But maybe off season, people are gonna be calling for Aaron Donald. So I think this Rams team is very close to. I think the ceiling 5.
I think it's 5 too.
All depends on yeah, defense taking a big step down like the Rams for a bag of chips.
What happens to Cooper Cup?
He gets traded at the deadline if they're out of contention already. He gets traded at the deadline if they're out of contention already.
Like his teams are gonna have to give a lot, which Cooper Cup is worth that price tag. But
Yeah, of course. He's
not gonna be-
I would argue he's in the top 3 receivers in the NFL.
yeah, I just don't. His contract is weird. It's like
I mean
trying to get the
him.
overall
I would say Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase. Oh no, I'd say top 5. I don't think top 3.
Top 5, so.
I think they go under, and I don't think it's a problem. I think at some point we see Matthew Stafford take a seat to Stetson Bennett for the rest of the year. That's kind of my bold prediction for the Rams. I think we see Stetson Bennett take over that team at some point.
Fair enough. Next team.
Next is the Ravens, and I currently got them at 9.
What if they're over under 10.5?
I like them winning. I think they can win the division this year. I think they should win the division this year.
I think whoever can sweep that series, I think that's who's going to be the division
We
winner.
can't keep making excuses for Lamar Jackson. I'm sorry.
No,
We gotta stop making excuses for Lamar Jackson.
Look, he has weapons now. He has Odell.
This
He
is his
has
Daniel Jones year.
Flowers.
Am I wrong?
Huh?
This is like him and Daniel Jones are kind of like in a similar year.
This
It's
is
like put up or shut up.
this is their prove-it year.
Yeah.
This
This
is
is prove it or
Lamar.
shut
You
it.
got your weapons now. Shut the hell up and play. Because look, Zay Flowers, Odell, fucking Duvernay, Bateman, Mark Andrews, Isaiah Likely. That's 5 guys by itself. Oh, let me see. 1, 2. That's 4, 6 people that are good targetable guys. And their defense ain't bad. Their defense is young. They got a good secondary. I don't want to hear shit.
Yeah.
Oh, no more excuses from Lamar. I really don't. I'm glad, honestly, and I got some hate for saying this. I said, with the money that Jalen Hurts got paid is the reason why Lamar got paid.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
They saw the market of Hurts. I'm like, oh, shit, okay, bet. But, yeah, I'm thinking, I think it's going to take a sweep of the Bengals. If whoever sweeps that division between Bengals and Ravens are going to win the division.
Mm-hmm.
Next up, the Saints. New quarterback with Carr. Who knows? They got some weapons on that team.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I think they can. There is potential there for them to win this division, but I don't think it's going to happen. I like Derek Carr. You still have God only knows what Taysom Hill fucking is for you.
The crazy thing is, I hate to say it. Like I said, I think this division is gonna be so fucking close, as Gabe said earlier throughout the show. I'm thinking between 7 to 9. It's all gonna.
How many games is Kamara missing again? 3?
I think 3.
Ryan, you should have never cashed out, by the way.
I just saw it. Oh well.
The Saints over-unders at 9.5. The under is so free. The under is so free.
Oh well.
I don't think this
Gabe, you win
team
some, you lose
touches.
some.
I don't think this team touches 10 wins. What's the next team?
Seahawks.
Seahawks. I'm pretty sure we don't have no one else after the Seahawks, do we?
I hope not.
Seahawks. Then we have Steelers, Texans, Titans, Vikings, and that's it.
Oh my gosh.
We're almost done. So we're gonna be done before the 2:30s mark.
I hope so.
Seahawks. Oh, quick fire. Seahawks over under 8.5.
Over.
Over. Clay Ellies. Any thoughts, comments, concerns?
No.
No. Okay.
Now this next team, I want to give the respect to
Okay.
because look, we did all our teams. Mar, talk to you Steelers.
Where do I begin? Year 2 for Kenny Pickett. It's going to be kind of different because first year was kind of a fill out, and he kind of had to come in on notice because Mitchell Trubisky was fucking dog shit, by the way. I feel like this will be a good year. Mike Tomlin has not finished under 500 in his entire career as the Steelers coach, and it won't happen this year either. So,
I think
whatever the win total is,
Whatever
whatever the win total is, give me the over in the win total. Literally.
I think
Yeah,
there's a
what's
the win-
playoff. I think there's a
8.5.
playoff spot with your name on it.
And you
for
ready?
sure.
I got a bold prediction. I want to save this. When I said this, one of my other bold predictions I'm gonna play.
Mhm.
I'm picking Pittsburgh to beat the Niners week 1. I'm picking Pittsburgh and Pitt to beat San Fran. That defense is gonna fucking eat Purdy alive. That front seven's gonna eat him alive.
I don't know about that.
I'm telling you, that front seven of Pittsburgh is gonna be blitzing. Tomlin. Oh wait, yeah, his army not 100%. Blitz the living shit out of him. Similar to what Philly did in the NFC Championship. Blitz, 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 and blitz.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, I'm picking Pittsburgh week 1 to beat San Fran.
I think you're on drugs,
That
but
was one
that's
of my
fine.
predictions. I almost said it.
Any more comments on this team? I don't have anything
Nope.
really.
No.
Next team.
Up is the Texans.
America's
Ryan's first year
America's
as a head
cover
coach.
team.
America's
D'Amico Ryan's Houston Texans.
Give me like.
They're over under 6.5.
Under.
I think they go
Under.
under. I think CJ's gonna be okay, but I think he struggles.
I just feel bad because like I understand why they did it. You know, they gave up their first round pick next year to go get Will Anderson, which I think he's gonna be a good talent this year, and he's gonna contend for defensive rookie. But
Yeah, I agree.
hey, the Cardinals, I can guarantee the Cardinals like, look, I already know we're gonna suck. Texans suck, so we can get 2 picks in the top 5. Which, who knows? It could be possible. Next up, another team where I'm gonna scratch my head on, the Titans, which I'm always gonna have a heart for Tennessee, but I don't
You know what? You know what I think that comes down to? How D-Hop does?
Tannehill's
How
been
healthy Derrick Henry can be? I'm
It's-
fucking on Tannehill at this point.
But he needs to stay healthy though.
Who's your backup?
Honestly,
Right now, I
had-
think it's Malik Willis
Malik.
because Will Levis is hurt.
yeah, Malik, he looked actually not bad on preseason,
Hi, boy.
but
Gabe, I'm so sad, by the way.
I know you are.
Oh well. Hey, at least I'm not a mush, Gabe.
Hello.
Yep.
What do we have left? Who do we have left?
we're just waiting to hear the Titans and then over under for the Titans, and we have the Vikings, and we're done.
The over under for the Titans is at 7.5.
I'm going under.
Yep.
But like I don't yeah, I think slightly under. That's gonna be close. If people stay healthy, they can. I think honestly they could finish second in that division, behind Jacksonville.
Mm-hmm.
But if people stay healthy, they can. They're gonna be all right. And then the last team, Mars. You know, Mar called this as a potential. I think no, yeah, Mar did pick them as a winner. As a division, the Minnesota Vikings.
I think they could win the division. I don't know if they will, but I think they could.
It's all. I think it's going to determine on their defense. Like I think their
Mhm.
offense is going to put up points, and it's going to determine on their defense. I think honestly, this is going to be a team where if they're not scoring like in the mid-20s to almost
Mhm.
30 a game, which it's hard to really score 30 points a game.
I agree.
That team's going to be weird. Offense, I think they can produce. Defense, I have a lot of questions on that defense, but
Mhm.
in a winnable division, I think they can win that division. I think the Lions could push to make some competition out of that division, but what's the over wins for Vikings game?
See how I just come back to the mic? Perfect timing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vikings 8.5.
That I think their floor could be 8, depending on their defense. But if their defense lives with the potential, I think that's an easy over.
I
Mhm.
think so too.
So that's the whole 32
I think
teams.
that's it. That's every 32. That's every season.
Yeah.
Every team's schedule for the season.
Now, before we wrap this up, because this has been a long one. Pause.
Yeah. I'm.
Who wins the Super Bowl?
I don't want. I'm not saying my team.
I can't make. I can't.
believe in
I
losing.
can't make a prediction now.
What?
You got who wins the
I
Super
would love
Bowl?
to say my team, but I believe in bad morale when I say that kind of shit.
Oh, stop it!
Like,
You're just gonna say your Eagles are gonna win the Super Bowl. I don't want to hear your excuses.
as long as Bar can back me up on this, as long as I know more, I've
No.
never said the Eagles.
Give me Kansas City to
No.
win the Super Bowl. Give me the Chiefs.
America's team, the Kansas City Chiefs.
Gabe,
Chiefs.
you know what? I'm gonna be different. I'm not saying the Chiefs. Give me the Bengals.
Nah, bitch. You want to say? Just say your team.
Just
at this
say the
fucking
Eagles.
point.
Just
Why
say
are
the
you being
Eagles.
different?
Come on. Come on.
Why do you?
You
gotta
know
be
you want your
different?
Eagles to win the Super Bowl.
How do you have
No,
to be
because for my
different?
luck, I'm gonna say that, and then some big injury is gonna happen, and I'm gonna fucking cry myself to sleep. No,
No, you'll be
no.
fine.
Why do you have to be so different though?
because I'm unique.
Just say your fucking team. We know you want your team.
Okay,
to win
look.
the-
You know what? I'm not gonna say it, but I'll show it.
Yeah, that's you.
There we
Thank
go.
you. Yeah, that's all
those-
you had to fucking
For those
do.
listening,
Or my guns are going.
for those listening on Spotify, it's an Eagles tattoo. It's an Eagles
Literally.
tattoo.
Just
Okay.
a fucking Eagles tattoo. We know. We know.
I'm not saying
But
the
ladies and gentlemen, I think that will go ahead and wrap this up for this episode. We'll be back at it. I think what next week this week will
Next
be
week?
our draft. Our draft.
This
week,
week coming up
it
is
is
the
draft.
draft.
This week.
This week
This
will
Saturday,
be-
this Saturday coming, 8 o'clock on Twitch.
Also, we have one
Ooh.
opening, so first come, first serve.
One opening because I don't
Oh
know. what the
yeah,
heck-
yeah. So listen, ladies and gentlemen, we have our fantasy football league that we are doing, and we do have one more spot. So if you would like to join in on the fun, you would like to be, talking shit right with us, I suggest you join our Discord. Linktree will be linked to this episode and on YouTube, and it is on our Twitter. If you're not already following us on Twitter, if you want to join our Discord. Let us know. Hey, I'm trying to play. I'm trying to join the fantasy football league, and we will get you in. And draft will be this Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern sharp. So
on Twitch live.
on Twitch, come hang out with us, have fun. We're gonna be here talking shit to each other per usual. We always talk shit to each other regardless, but it doesn't matter. We'll be here talking shit to each other, having fun. Literally, just it's gonna be a good time, y'all. But like I said, if you want to be part of the fantasy football league, make sure you go ahead and let us know. DM us. Let us know that you want to be part of it. We have one spot left. One spot left. But yeah, 8 p.m. Eastern. Come have fun with us. Come hang out. Everybody that is in the league will be drafting live on Twitch. So it's going to be fun. I promise you guys it's going to be very fun.
The league is free, by the way, so league is free, but the punishment. Oh, I can't
We
ain't
can't
so
we
free.
can't we can't reveal that until the day of the draft.
The punishment ain't so free.
Yeah, once
What?
we go live on Twitch, Dan will say
Then we'll
the
lay out the punishment.
once the draft starts.
Yeah, but yeah, that should be a that should be a fun.
This is
Um,
gonna be
My
interesting.
prediction to finish last is cornbread.
Me too.
Hey.
Me too. Also, on Twitter or X or whatever you call it, next week, week 1, college football spaces.
Oh yeah,
Saturday
yeah.
10 o'clock. It's Saturday 10 o'clock. all of our college spaces will start at 10 o'clock on Saturdays.
Yeah.
Our first NFL spaces. Quote me if I'm wrong. What's the first Sunday? What's
Should be
first Sunday?
the 8th.
It is September
It's the 10th.
September
The
10th.
10th.
NFL Moneymaker Sunday, 11 o'clock on Twitter. Be there, be square. As once the season starts back up, for those who don't know, I do I do an NFL write up. I give you game lines. I give you props for every game. It's a cheat sheet. For
Mm-hmm.
those who don't know, you guys could attest to it. It prints. It prints money.
Yes,
It
it
legit
does.
prints money. It legit prints money. So just join the Discord and for good times, good vibes. But we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Cause yeah, how long was this recording, by the way?
I don't know. I'll find out when we're
Over.
done.
You started at 11:30. It's about to
Probably
be
a
two,
couple hours. Of 12,
but
1, 3 hours?
but 3 hours. But
Wow.
see, this is expansive. It's in depth,
Yeah, I
and
love
it's
it.
free. Also, if you have any questions, like leave in the comments. We'll answer
Mhm.
some questions. Just
Yeah.
not this. This was way too long. But as far let's go ahead and wrap this bad boy up. I'm hungry. I want to make me a sandwich.
Yeah, same. I need food.
Facts.
A sandwich. So
We'll see y'all next week.
we'll see y'all next week. Stay safe, stay blessed, and bye.
Be kind, motherfuckers.